Welcome to the Otaku Bubble Talk Show. And now your hosts, Aaron and Colin.
Would you genuinely consider getting a tattoo though?
Huh? If it's like something small.
Wait, who are you?
Huh? Oh, my name is G-Sang from last week. I said I was jacking off, and I'm jacked into this podcast.
It wasn't from last week, it's just that I'm super behind on my end.
Whatever, last episode.
And no, I just posted one this morning, so it's not... So that's technically inaccurate.
Whatever. Tangents in that podcast was so real. Someone should have...
See, I was considering doing like another special guest intro, like how I used the SBC Chaos.
You should have made a regardless counter, because the amount of times you said regardless in that podcast was so real. Because like every time Eugene and I just went on a tangent, Aaron's like, regardless.
I use regardless a lot.
Bring it around.
Alright, I need to bring this back on track. No, railing it off!
Our specialty is like side tangent of side tangent, but still relevant.
Yeah, side tangent.
We go.
Because the way Eugene goes is like, okay, so I was watching this hentai, right?
Dude, nah, man, Dojins are the way. They're way better.
Okay, we're not getting into this.
Dojins are better. I agree with that statement.
They are better.
Alright, so
better art.
The way I was going to intro was, I was thinking of trying to use like, I don't know, like a kind of like, because I used Nobuyuki Hiyama singing Here Comes a New Challenger from SBC Chaos.
Yup.
But I was considering I need to step up the level of fucked up like intros for guests. So I was thinking maybe just go with a Metal Gear Solid question like rant.
Dun, 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 dun,
Okay.
dun, dun, dun.
And alternatively, I was thinking putting just like Chargakuru like right at the beginning instead of the regular.
I came here to laugh at you.
Oh man, speaking of Metal Gear, I need to go back and play Metal Gear Rising to listen to all that codec shit, because apparently
No,
there's
the codec
so
shit's
much.
amazing.
I missed so much codec shit, because I'm like, they talked about this, are you serious?
Yeah. My favorite stuff was like in that was Sunny.
The black guy. Hey man, you always gotta talk to the black guy in your codec group. I mean, come on, Sigint?
Yeah.
Come on, Sigint, you wanna come into this box? I feel like I belong in this box. Man, Snake, you're weird.
Alright, so welcome to your Otaku Bubble Talk Show. I'm your host, Aaron.
I'm your other host, Colin.
And and the guy that just likes to be here, G-Sang Park.
Okay. We don't generally use our last names, but go ahead for it.
Who
Go
fucking
for it.
cares? Park is like the...
My name is Colin Burrs Alyusha.
Bang, 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 bang! Shit, you're alive! Still
I
alive!
like to think I'm Aaron, what's his name? Aaron Daikun.
Oh man.
Oh
well, no,
okay.
G-Sang's not my real name. My real name is actually Kotz.
Oh man, fuck you. No. Okay, so I was having an interesting conversation like about an hour ago with my mom about like naming my children, which begets the question.
Aaron
Stop.
2.0.
Which begets the question.
Rize.
Would you name your child after an anime or a video game?
No!
Wait, after an anime like title?
No, like an actual character.
No!
Just imagine that.
Unless you're like
Like,
actually
oh,
Japanese, or the name actually sounds like
Okay.
a normal name. No!
Okay, so if I was thinking of naming my child Char, would that be acceptable?
Char? Oh! That's such a...
Dude,
Okay.
if
you were in like France, maybe.
The worst case scenario, honestly, if that is like people probably won't understand from Gundam, I will just assume that they meant to call you Charmander. So,
Or it's like a short name, or it's like
Yeah.
Charlemagne or something, I don't know.
Because
champagne.
I think like certain like the more normal Gundam names like are acceptable.
Turbo Brocken.
No, I'm thinking about like Saran Ibrahim.
Setsuna.
No, Saran Ibrahim is what I would use.
Alright.
Though, granted, I feel like if I were to ever have twins that were both male, I would be obliged to name them Dante and Virgil.
Sora and Roxas.
Just have your Dante kid just all red and then all blue. Just even color their walls red and blue as well. Just
put up demonic pentagrams in there concealed within the page. It's alright.
and then when they come of age, it's like, son, I have a secret to tell you. My name is not Aaron. It's actually Sparta. And you bring out your purple trench coat.
Okay, but would you name your kid either Audrey or Minerva?
Audrey is like, it's based on an actual name.
Yeah, Audrey is closer to
You
acceptable.
can't- But like Minerva's just like fantasy name. Sounds like a fantasy.
I don't know. Minerva's like high tier of lists of
Success.
names to give my children if they're girls.
Man, no. If you
Up there also
if you ever get
is Salem or Alicia or Selah or Beltorchika.
man, Beltorchka, she's an interesting woman.
I'm gonna name my firstborn son Camille.
Oh man,
And then
that's a girl's name.
Camille is not a girl's name. And I will have him fight Jared,
Hey,
my
always-
other child Jared.
Oh no, Capricorn. Capricorn.
Okay, if you name your kid Jared, I'm gonna name my kid Camille and see what happens.
No, if I do have a kid named Jared, I'm gonna force him to have a pompadour and just have like red, black, and red Titans.
Okay, no, fuck pompadours. I'm gonna put that out there.
Pompadours are great. What are you talking about? They are a classic Japanese culture trying to imitate the West. They are a staple. What are you talking about?
I will not insult
do you
Josuke's hair,
do you need
but fuck pompadours.
do you need a guy with a good heart but a delinquent nonetheless? Pompadours are your man.
Alright,
Dude,
so
Bob's
normally,
fucking pompadours.
normally when we do the podcast, we give the guest the first opening introduction. So what have you been doing, Jisei?
Okay, so after building my awesome computer that was totally worth it and costing me about like $2,300.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
What did you build? Yo, I'm trying to build, but
Dude,
I have
oh,
the biggest problem of just like everybody. First thing is like make sure everything's compatible. I'm like, okay.
Okay, just use
I
PC
can
Part
do
Picker.
that.
They do the all compatibility for you. But man, I spent so much on a computer and better. But nonetheless, I've been playing a couple games on there. I played Doom.
Hey.
Oh, we'll be getting into some Doom shit later.
Doom is so good. It's so good. I love it. I've been playing Fallout 4 because I love Fallout, and just playing through Fallout 4 just made me go.
Free roam.
Let's hope that those DLCs are pretty good.
Yeah.
Zerax A.
Yeah. And last.
New future games.
I've played Wolfenstein. I haven't finished it though, and the biggest game I've probably played and finished is Dark Souls 3, which is.
Oh, you finished it? Damn.
Oh man, I finished it in like a couple of days because I just played
You
that
just
game.
played the shit out
I
of
just
it.
played the shit out of it. It was so much fun, but I don't know. Although the game was really good, I can't shake this feeling of they're like, all right, it feels like they just made a survey or poll like, all right, in each game, what were your favorite areas? And they just
They
put
just put
those in Dark Souls 3.
That the Ice Castle is freaking amazing.
Ice Castle was pretty great. It's like they just fused Anne Orlando and Painted World.
Oh god, and Orlando.
And Orlando, pretty great. Those archers, man.
Yeah, man.
And
just like-
what's the name of the place in DS2, the DLC?
Oh, the frozen land of Elium Lois.
Yeah, that's what
That's a really good place. Sick boss battle against the Ivory King. Love that one.
Yeah.
Dude,
High tier.
it was so anime. Like it was so anime. You can't deny it. Like he comes out the gates of hell. His former knights are gonna
No
fight
shit,
their own
you know
king.
what's anime? Fuck, was it Dark Souls 3 versus the one? But
Dragon stand?
Yes, that, yeah.
No. One of the bosses has a literal like it's a ghost stand. Like he grows wings. He uses some energy burst, and a ghost version of him just stands right behind
Which
him.
character is this?
Pontiff Sullivan.
I don't remember that character.
Just search up a picture of him. Trust me, like he just stands there with both of his swords, and a ghost version of him is right behind him. I'm like, amazing, amazing. But yeah, Dark Souls 3, great. Can't shake the feeling that it just mishmashed all the greatest things of Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Demon Souls, and Bloodborne.
Just
They're
trying to like make the best of it.
People like
So
Aaron-Colin,
you call it the Gundam Unicorn of Dark Souls?
kinda, yeah. Like, same with Gundam Unicorn. I loved it, but you can't shake the feeling. They just took the most memorable parts. Yeah, they just took the memorable parts, which I'm fine with, but you know, you can't shake that feeling, you know?
Alright.
Anime-wise, I haven't watched too much, to be honest. Still suffering through Berserk.
I dropped it. Even my attempt to defend it failed horribly.
Like, it's still Berserk, and like the moments of like having the music intensifies as Guts just appears in the screen is great, but
yeah,
man, those 3D models, they need to
Look,
be
here's the way I'm looking at it. I'm just waiting around for the Berserk game.
Berserk Muso!
yeah.
Which is somewhat related, I guess.
Yeah.
And I watched someone and I've watched Gundam Build Fighters try Island Wars.
Oh
which
yeah.
just scratch no joke, scratch that name, rename it Gundam Build Fighters Try Waifu Wars. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Jesus Christ! Like multiple times they're like, I want him. No, I want him. No, I will fight to get him. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Gotta get to that point.
Okay, so good transition. Because during the last
Great designs
podcast,
though. Great Gundam, great motion.
Yeah, I've
designs,
seen
though.
that orange
on
one.
the just
That's fucking
a
sick.
side tangent of like good
Ganslot,
design
though.
shit, and what doesn't use 3D. No Origami's one of the few that doesn't use 3D animation for their fucking monsters. Like, I think that's like, because you know alien monsters all the time, like, especially like God Eater. Oh, Jesus Christ.
We're not talking about God.
Was that bad? I don't know anything
The
about.
anime was, like, the games are freaking amazing.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
anime is just.
Freaking Go Shina music, just like, get wet.
So
But like, I think like 2D just designs. Same with like just mechas and same with like monsters. They're just so much better 2D drawn.
mechas and if they're it really depends on what they're in used for. For example, I've seen only a couple
Oh,
episodes.
yes.
of a show called-
Unicorn uses 2.5D.
Yeah,
so,
not kind. But I've seen this show. It's called like Majestic Prince.
Majestic Prince uses really good.
Because like they really try to use 3D to their side because they try to make the camera pull back forward.
So they use good
360.
camera angles.
Yeah, because that's the best thing about 3D is the fact that you don't have to like.
Freaking Knights of Sidonia.
Yeah, so like those are good uses of 3D, but like most times they try to use 3D as if they're 2D.
Okay.
But if you're using 3D,
I don't know.
use the full. You know.
I
Okay,
want to talk
so-
about cross-hands for this shit, but
Alright,
like none of you
so-
guys have watched
Question
Cross-Hands.
for you. So, how do you actually feel about Alno Zero's camera direction?
It's like when
Because do you understand
when-
my perspective
when
now?
they're up in space, like when they like fly through and stuff, like that's fine.
I think it is, but the city shots were just. I think a
like-
lot of the time they were using a lot of low camera angles, and it made them seem a lot clunkier
Like-
than they should have been.
Like yeah, like,
Like if you shot them from far away.
But I think
possibly.
the clunky bits are kind of the point.
I
And then the highlights of the animation.
No, I get the point, but there's like one really standing shot where you know when they're on the highway and it just like broke and they were like trying to escort the people
Yeah.
out of the city with
Yeah.
with the training ones. There's that one shot that I just felt was so slow, of which they're jumping off. They have their jets. And they just like hover
Yeah,
across
okay,
it, and
yeah.
that is so slow.
That particular shot I didn't like, but that whole sequence
I know. I just like.
Yeah,
I
fair
think
enough.
there's some shots that can't.
yeah,
stand it,
in Alamo
but-
Zero, it's like when they actually go into space, like they use some pretty good use of 3D, but when they're down the city, like I felt like since the robots just move so slow, like I get it's like more like the Earth sides are more quote unquote realistic, but like.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just feels so off when like even the moments when they just plop the 3D models in the hangars
Oh,
right in front of the
yeah,
2D. That's like a more of a personal thing, but like it just stands out so much.
It does like
Okay.
because it does make sense in the city shots because you have 2D backgrounds. You guys like all the buildings are all 2D.
Yeah.
So when you have the 3D on top,
In
yeah.
space, you can,
in
like-
space. It's just
It's just
everything so much
blackness
better.
and stars, so you
Yeah.
can like make
Blow your budget.
sure whatever, but like yeah, on the city looks kind of iffy. Space, whatever, you can do anything.
Yeah.
Alright.
Space.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the ball that you dropped, cause what me and Colin didn't talk about it during the entire last podcast was me picking up my copy of Gundam Breaker 3.
Oh yeah. Jesus Christ, this guy wrote a fan fiction.
Gundam Breaker is literally, hey guys,
That
did
was
you
great.
like Gundam Build Fighters? Well, there's a video game.
Okay, so I'm having like the most like fan wank time.
It's like, alright, what is your dream Gundam? And just
Because-
add on
Yeah.
shit.
I know, I'm a busy person in general, so like being able to do like Gundam building, I know is not for me. I don't have
Yeah.
the time and patience, or the actual time.
You
to just
need,
do it.
yeah.
Dude, fuck stickers.
It's, hey man, just paint.
Fucking hate
So-
stickers.
So this game just lets me get my fix of like character creation,
Yeah.
because fucking how intense it goes is like
Oh,
next
man.
level.
Oh man.
I actually have issues if they have too detailed character design, like ability to go too detailed. Like, there are some games that just like, that's great for, but there are some games that I get so embossed into the character. I literally, like, it's not a negative thing, but I just wish that they simplified it so I wouldn't.
Dude,
be
a
stuck
fifth
on
of my
that
time
anymore.
has just been designing my ship.
No, it's just spend all your time like posing them and seeing which arms kind of goes with what
Yeah.
bodies.
Yeah.
It's the best. Like, no, Gundam Breaker 4. Put in scratch building. Like, take out your plot plate, design. It's like, alright, 5mm by 2 by 6 by, and then stick them
They
on.
have the battle damage shit for like individual
Yeah, but like,
parts.
can you imagine making custom like guns and armors? And
Yeah.
that
You know
would be
what's-
great.
Bad building, the fucking Kingdom Hearts, fucking gummy spaceship.
Fuck
You know, okay, funny story. When I was playing Kingdom Hearts 1, right? When I started using gummies, the gummy ship, I
Yeah.
tried to make it look like an actual ship, and then later I'm like, fuck it, just a giant cube.
Yeah.
Just a giant cube with the cannons in front,
Yeah.
the engine in the back. Let's go. Doesn't matter.
It's fucking shit.
It's so
I
bad.
hate
So,
that mini game.
going back to Gundam Breaker, what was I gonna say? So it plays a lot like a hunting game in terms of game flow.
Yep.
So it's like
I have
okay,
issues with that, but go on.
but yeah,
Oh.
so like it's
Speaking of hunting games, I've been playing Earth Defense Force 4.1.
that's a hunting game.
Dude, you just shoot the bugs, you grab the weapons, and you get the weapons to shoot bigger bugs and more stronger bugs to get more better weapons and use
By
that.
that logic, XCOM's a hunting game.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, XCOM's definitely not. You can make the argument for Earth Defense Force, but I don't see that.
EDF.
Alright, back to our Gundam.
So, no, it's just like a huge fan wang because it's like, okay, you're farming for parts and whatever, but you're just having so much fun doing it because the game actually feels good. It feels like a mix between like Dynasty Warriors and like
Which I don't mind.
character action like dashing and dodging. and that kind of
Yeah,
shit.
I've seen some gameplay of it. I want to play it.
So like my main thing right now, my main Gundam, I'm ready to
Gundam
get-
Wing,
No, well, I did make a Gundam mostly out of
wing parts.
after colony parts.
Mm-hmm.
Though he does use Johnny Ridden's dual twin blade. So that's some fun. But my main one is like a comfer, but it's made mostly.
I love the camper or comfort, however you
It's
want.
a comfer, but it's mostly made out of cosmic era parts.
Oh.
So like it's got the comfer head.
Yeah.
It's got the Rosen Zulu
Oh
body.
yeah.
And then
With
it's-
those swag sleeve emblems.
Yeah, the Xeon chest, and it's like and then just like cosmic era parts, including the fucking Strike Gundam's giant sword,
Oh wait, which one? The physical or the beam?
the physical one.
Oh.
So it's the Gratz feeling of you're not wielding a sword, you're wielding a
it's called
slab of
the,
metal.
it's called the Grand Slam, I believe.
The Grand Slam,
Yeah.
yes.
Which is such a weird.
So like it's kind of like hunting games, but it's also got like RPG mechanics
Yeah.
where it's like you've got to actually
Wait,
upgrade your
Aaron,
shit.
please tell me you get the tactical arms. Do you know what the tactical arms are?
No.
You know the blue frame and the red frame's giant fucking sword they have that transforms? The Astrays.
I haven't watched Sea Destiny, all of Sea Destiny though, so I.
They don't show up in Sea Destiny. It's a manga, but
I'm not sure then. I'm not sure.
But because like basically the tactical arms, they are huge fucking, so bigger than the Gundams. No joke. No joke. Okay, no joke. They're bigger than the Gundams, and they can either turn into a backpack so they can fly with it, or they can turn into some kind of ranged weapon. Like Red Frames is a giant arrow.
Yeah.
Blue Frames is a minigun. And they just like, and best part, they just swing it around like a giant fucking sword.
Jesus.
It's the best, and it's so huge it can be a shield as well.
So yeah, it's the Grand Slam.
Yeah.
But yeah, just swinging that thing around, and because of the RPG mechanics where there's also weapon upgrading,
Oh,
as
hell
well
yeah.
as mixing your weapons to like sacrificing your weapons to create
Yeah,
strong
yeah,
weapons,
yeah,
like in
yeah.
hunting games.
Yeah.
But you just get like my Grand Slam is just like, okay, one swing, two swing, you're done. Collect those parts.
Oh man, I love this. Wait, how are parts graded? Like, are there like no
So
grade,
there's-
HG,
so
RG?
there's master grade, which is like your standard stuff, and there's perfect grade. I haven't got any perfect grade.
Perfect.
parts.
Wait, I thought all the Gundams are supposed to be 1/144th scale.
Oh, I'm not. Dude, you're talking to the wrong person. I'm just playing the game.
Whatever. But like, oh man, perfect grades.
And like there are hunting, like the perfect grades are like work like Monster Hunter boss battles when you're fighting them.
Oh, are they
So-
like giants?
Yes.
There you go. Cause they're
Yeah.
much bigger.
And it's just like fun, like getting all the parts, and it's like.
Wait, okay, my last question. Are they actual, like, they actually use the models that's been released, or are there, like, soon to be released ones?
So my pre-order bonus is Barbados' fourth form, which has yet to be released.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Lupus.
No, not the Lupus.
Oh, okay.
The one he uses it in Edmonton.
Oh, yeah.
Evil Canadians, let's go.
No, man, Katana wins all. Fuck those axes. Glorious and Tekkadan steel folded 1 billion times.
Tekkadan Steel. Man.
1 billion folded. I laughed so hard at that when that
I
happened.
feel like that was just some mockery of just the idea.
I know, I'm like, they have to know
They
that.
just have to know that
Like they
this
have
is a joke,
to know.
right?
This, like the Katana winning, they have to know that's like kind of a joke
Yeah.
all around the world, right? Right? But yeah.
But like, so just like the fun of like going around and being like, holy crap, the Yakushiki! I got the Yakushiki parts!
Painted red, shit. Well, keep it gold.
So it's just a fun game. Like I'm just having so much fun building my Gundams. So like I've got like one that's just like a wing Gundam with like
Of course.
Johnny Brandon's dual weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the giant sword.
Yep, the guts build.
The guts build.
Yep.
What else is there? I made a couple. I made the one that I posted on Facebook. That's my background picture is like my homage to the Grizzly Gundam from G Gundam.
Oh man, the Grizzly
But it's
Gundam.
built with only UC timeline parts.
The Grizzly Gundam, man. When people complain that, oh man, anime doesn't come, it's like barely about Canada. I'm like, watch G Gundam.
Watch Iron Blood Orphans as well.
No, G Gundam. A has the Grizzly Gundam. B, and they're the pilot of the Grizzly Gundam.
Andrew Gray.
Andrew Gray, literal lumberjack, living in the woods, going, fuck Russia.
I gotta learn. I need to fight you, Dominic Cashew, because Russia's tech is so sick.
I must fight you, Don Kashi, so I can lure Argo Golski. And his oh man, G Gundam, man.
G Gundam's sick.
It's so sick.
Though I haven't built it yet, but I have all the parts. And like there's rarity parts like in a hunting game.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I've got rarity master grade parts to build all of Shining Gundam if I want to.
Shining Gundam.
Like I'm missing like the torso, I think, but I've got the head, I've got the arms, I've got the legs. I'm set.
Does it do the whole like face open gimmick as well?
No.
Oh, that'd be sick.
That's the best part of the Shining Gundam, when the mouth plate actually splits
Granted,
open.
I have not used any of the because I haven't done the build yet. I haven't used any of the Shining Gundam's like special moves.
Oh man, No, you know what would be the best? If you use a Shining Gundam, and when it grabs out his beam saber, the beam saber says G Gundam on it. Because that's what it has on in the opening credits. He takes out the beam saber and it says G Gundam. I'm like, that's amazing.
So I'm gonna move on. Speaking of, I guess.
Yes. Enough with this Gundam circle jerk.
Speaking of farming shit, so when this podcast first started, the
Monster
first thing I
Bros.
talked about was Neo,
Huh? Oh yeah.
the Dark Souls
okay.
like.
Yep. Man.
Did you play the demo?
So the beta is out now.
Hey.
I got deep into alpha, but I could not complete the first area. And like I was stuck at a certain point, and it just kept dying and dying. I'm glad that from second one, like on my first attempt, I was able to surpass myself. Yeah, that's a good.
Wait,
thing.
when's that game coming out? I'm curious.
I presume they're gonna announce a release date at TGS
Oh.
because that's on the list of things Koei Tecmo's talking
Can you
about.
imagine on TGS, just like like they show trailers. One trailer's Death Stranding, and right after it's Metal Gear Survive.
Oh god. How far are you following without your
I feel like
Or the other way around.
I feel like Kojima's got like a document saying you can't allow Konami onto like the Sony press conference stage at TGS.
Here's A, my influence. B, here's my secret stash of money I stole from Konami.
So no, but Neo, just good game. Like actually, hold on, let me retcon that.
Oh,
So the alpha felt really good.
Okay.
The changes they've made in the beta are like some stuff that I'm not 100% a fan of.
Like
what?
Like poise.
Stamina recovery on dodge. Like if you do a perfect dodge, you can get
recover
stamina back.
Really?
Okay.
So like it needs to be, you need good, like you need to finish your string and then.
Yeah.
But instead it's mounted to like your stance changing. So like you do your combo and then you click the stance change button and then you just recover your stamina. Problem is that you can't dash out. So when you're fighting like the giant Oni, like demons, it's a lot more difficult now.
Oh man, wait.
Even
So like
harder.
So like, I have a question. I don't know much about Neo because I don't really follow news unless the games can't come out. But like, how like, do you like fight gods and shit in that
You're
game?
fighting Oni, so like Japanese demons.
But do you get the equipment of gods like I don't know Susanu's sword or like
That's
Amaterasu's
a
son?
You get some stuff like that. I'm not 100% sure yet. Like
Lubu's awesome, just girth. Wait, no, Lubu's Chinese. Whoops.
Yeah, wrong people, whatever.
Whatever.
No, good game though. Here's the weird thing is that the alpha,
Nobunaga's girth.
the alpha played really well, but for some reason there's like frame rate dips in certain areas.
Oh man, the power of the PS4.
In the beta.
I assume in beta because they added more stuff. The alpha was only the first part.
Yeah.
So so beta is the second part. 2, I'm guessing there's probably more people on the servers now.
Oh wait,
than
well,
alpha.
Yeah, you know what? You're probably right because Neo got like a bunch of traction after the original alpha demo.
Yeah.
came out.
I'm
what
just-
multiplayer shit do they have in that game?
So you got your Soul style Call of
Summoning?
Duty.
Oh,
But you've
nice.
also got the Revenant system, which is instead of bloodstains revealing where people
Yeah.
bloodstains become like playable characters. Like, let me rephrase that. Characters you fight,
Oh.
and in
Okay.
exchange you can get like super high grade.
So it's kind of like Invasion Signs.
So
Oh man,
I'm gonna move on, because I've got a lot of shit to cover.
Yeah.
Right, not in the middle of the week, I did my obligation because I found out that the Battle dub came out. So,
no, wait, did you watch it?
So I watched the first episode.
We can't talk about this till I watched it because we were talking about this entire.
Why don't we just like
Okay,
create a
So
time
here's
stop?
what I'll just do. I'll just say
Is it good or bad?
Okay, so here's what I'll say. I watched the first episode, and
And
then
I dropped it.
I did what everyone wanted, what everyone did.
Yeah.
And this is a no ifs, ands, or buts situation
Okay.
where you watch the first episode, Okay, sure, whatever. You watch the first bit. You skip to episode 7. You watch the first. you watch the first 2 minutes of episode 7. You skip to the 12th minute of episode 7.
Yeah.
Watch the scene, and then leave. And it's like, did this hold up? The answer is no.
No.
Leave.
No, I need to see the Wakanayo.
Oh man.
Wakanayo.
What kind of?
Dude, I love there's this fucking like Nico fucking video of it of they just like remix her entire Wakanayo to like other fucking Chinibyo shit.
Alright. You're up to date with Mob Psycho?
Yeah, not 91 days unfortunately. Like
Right,
dude, like
91 days.
Sunday actually like cause we've been doing it from Monday like the past time. And I'm like busy during the week, so I've been like so fucked. I was just like, okay, I'll like watch shows on Sunday and talk about it on Monday. And then now it's like Sunday. I'm like, fuck, there goes my day.
No, I
spent the time yesterday
I
downtown.
think Crimson this shit.
Did you just cut out the middle and get straight to the end? It's like you're watching a show and then the friend presents you. Wait, it ended. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, man.
What do you call it?
It just
So
works,
yeah, you're
man.
up
It
to date
just
with Mob
works.
Psycho.
Yes.
Ritsu's a piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit.
That's all we'll
He's
say.
actually an
because-
asshole.
Yeah, that's all we'll say. We'll leave it at that.
All right then.
No, okay. Yeah. Just speaking of Mob Psycho. So, no. Okay. Do you have anything else to say?
I was gonna move right on, but you want to talk
that?
about?
I'll get into it in my week.
So I decided to keep watching Diamonds Unbreakable because it is my favorite JoJo part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard its second ED is really good.
There's a second ED.
Yeah.
Do you skip the EDs?
No, I know I Want You was the first ED.
Oh
No,
yeah.
I thought that was the second.
Side tangent about Berserk. Like about up till around like episode 6 or 7, like the
I thought-
EDs in English.
Never mind. I guess
Oh.
that was the first one.
Like
No,
for some
I
reason,
thought I Want You was the second.
like for some reason they sing the endings from of Berserk starting from like 7 or 8 in English. I'm like, what? What?
I just have fun.
What?
Part of my fun of listening to Hiroyuki Sauna soundtracks is for the English.
Oh man.
But anyway, what was I gonna say? No, but so I'm continuing to Diamonds Unbreakable, and
Deadly Queen.
They changed it back. They changed it back to Killer Queen.
Yes. I'm not gonna lie, Killer Queen's my favorite stand.
Killer Queen is my favorite stand.
You said years ago you said fucking Crazy Diamond was your favorite stand.
Okay, Crazy Diamond's my favorite main characters.
Fine.
And not even that, but like Golden Experience is my favorite.
Wait, Golden Experience or Golden?
No, don't say it! Don't say it. That's a spoiler now. We're not getting into that. That's spoilers for an anime that has yet to exist.
So we all know people who care about JoJo's probably read it.
So like, well, I haven't watched or read part 6, but whatever. No, but yeah, Killer
Balls
Queen's
deep.
one of like my favorite stands ever in terms of aesthetic design.
Yeah, I love
I love the cat ears.
I love its gloves, the cat skulls, some
Sheer heart attack.
Oh man.
Like Zadasto.
I love it. I
want to see what they localize Bite the Dust as.
Oh, eating the dust? I don't know.
Eating the dirt.
Yes.
I just worst company and like everything about that.
Oh my god.
Echoes. He keeps saying echoes, and the subtitles are reverb.
Oh my god.
No, so I made it to the Cinderella arc, which is like my favorite like one shot arc in.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I liked it.
And of course Killer Queen. He just wants to live a peaceful life, man.
Yeah, man, just leave him alone.
uh,
Hashtag Yoshikage Kira did nothing wrong. Get that trending.
I just love the way they frame like the hand, like, and I don't mean the stand, I mean like the hand.
Oh.
It's just so fun watching that animated, and I feel like the animators just had fun doing it.
Oh man.
So speaking of Hiroyuki Sawano, I need to make an addendum. which I seem to be doing a lot lately.
Uh-huh.
So Thunderbolt Fantasy.
Hey.
This is the Taiwanese puppet show by Genro Buchi.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we talked about the last one where I said that Yoko Taro should be just standing, appearing, just going, "Hey guys, isn't murder fun?"
So, here's the thing with Thunderbolt Fantasy. Episode 8 happened, and I finally have come to the realization.
Genrobuchi's weird.
I've lost my faith in Genro Buchi.
What, after Alno Zero you didn't get that?
No, because there are parts of Alno Zero I genuinely like.
He likes it more than us, dude.
Yeah.
I've accepted it. I don't care. I've gone to the realization that
Orobuchi's
people
been
like
writing
it.
weird
I just
So,
hate it.
Chaos Dragon is where I start to actually respect.
Dude, okay,
Wait, whoa.
none of you guys actually watched that show. Like, I
What-
made it
what-
halfway. That show is the fucking...
Hold up. What's Chaos Dragon?
Chaos Dragon is this, like, D&D compilation of a bunch of writers.
So it's basically a bunch of writers went into our room and were like, okay, we're gonna just play D&D and see what comes out of it.
Sure.
So they wrote a story about it. And that fucking story, oh my god. Okay, like, did you watch the first episode of it or not at all?
I watched the first 3 episodes.
First
When you
three
said
episodes.
Chaos
Yes,
Dragon, I
because
thought it was Yu-Gi-Oh related.
I totally forgot about... Dude, I think
Okay,
I
we're
dropped
gonna
that.
move right the fuck along because I got talking about Thunderbolt Fantasy. So
Alright.
that was the first
Sacrifice
slight.
your friends to kill your enemies, Chaos Dragon.
Yeah, that was my first Genro Buchi slight. Where I was like, okay,
Sure.
this is not very good. Let's keep going.
Well,
So
to be
I
fair,
watched
in Alno Zero, didn't they say he only had contributions to like the first couple episodes?
first 3 episodes
Yes.
in the framework.
Yeah.
So
So sad they never actually made
Then-
anything with the Inoho character other than being a robot.
Hey, he was dropped on the head as a kid, man.
then I made it to Psychopaths the movie, and
Oh yeah.
I don't know anything about it.
I know.
I don't know.
I know it was all meh. Like it
Yeah.
was okay, but like the first
So-
season was still just better than the rest.
season 2's awful, but it was written by a different person, so whatever. And the movie was written entirely by Genro Buchi, so you can't fault him like in Aldo Zero and Chaos Dragon, but you can definitely fault him here. So this was entirely him,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't say it was. I would describe it as a meddling.
What? There were no Yuri subplots to help carry the relationships.
It was just.
Yuri subplots.
It was just not good. Like it was just okay. It was passable.
It was just
Sure.
So then we get to Thunderbolt Fantasy,
Sure.
and
Wait,
Thunderbolt
I
Fantasy-
forgot. Did you say you liked it? Or
Yes.
Was it...
Yeah.
I
I
did
like-
say that.
I was trying to remember. I was like, did Aaron say he liked it? Because the way he's phrasing this whole
It
thing.
just drops the ball.
Yeah.
So, Genro Buchi is known for doing like weird plot twists in the middle of his shows.
Okay.
This is what he's built himself up on between Madoka,
Okay.
between Suisei no Gargantia, between.
I don't know. The Gargantua twist was just.
No, it was his weakest, like in terms of like scale.
Yeah.
But the Thunderbolt Fantasy one. Okay.
Kine with this dragon comes out from the sky and
Okay,
has a
but
giant.
that's amazing, and that's Yoko Taro also.
Exactly.
But okay, how do I describe this? Without getting into spoilers, it is one of those things where every character on the cast, except for the main 2 characters,
Die.
no, it's not that, but know something that could have prevented the big plot twist. Like it's a matter of just talking it out. Just talk it out.
Oh man, Locking Gundam.
Like okay, it's okay. Everyone hates this thing that's going on, and everyone knows about it except for these characters. So logically, you'd expect them to explain, okay,
Hey buddy, what's wrong?
don't do this. And they
Griffith,
Guess what?
don't use the Baelid. Don't sacrifice your comrades.
but the difference is that Griffith knew what he was getting into, and it was for his own personal self-interest.
Yep.
It's a different scenario altogether. Whereas
No, I believe
it's
it.
these 2 characters don't know don't know what's gonna happen.
So the people that
the other
should.
characters do. They just choose not to.
So the characters that should know don't know, and the characters that should that doesn't matter do know.
The characters that do know don't talk about it, and that's the problem. And when you get to that part where you should have seen it a million miles away, or rather, I don't mean I saw it a million miles away. I mean the characters.
There's probably like hundreds of scenarios, but I can't think of one where that happens. There's probably hundreds, but I probably forgot them all.
Yeah.
What happens? Like what anime does that? I forgot.
Just
Like I know a lot does, but nothing.
the one that's coming like right at me right now is like Alno Zero.
Yes, there you go.
Slane just talking out with Crudeo.
Yeah.
Like you could have avoided the entire war
Yeah.
if you just talked it out
Yeah.
with Crudeo.
Yeah, that's I won't argue there.
But to be fair, Slane did have his in that scenario. Slane genuinely did have a good reason not to trust Crudeo, but it could have been avoided.
I love croutons.
Well, whatever. That's more.
Kills a princess.
That's more of a semantics thing more than it is an actual.
This
right?
amulet gives me PTSD.
Thanks, croutons. Your robot is sick. It's one of the like 5 good, well-designed robots in the show.
So yeah, Thunderbolt Fantasy. I now have to put the stamp of anti-recommendation on.
Whoa, that's
God,
strong.
Wow, from one episode down.
Episode 8 ruins it.
Yeah. Damn. I know there are a lot of shows that like honestly do that. Was just like
From what I heard, Sword Art.
You know what it is? It's the slice of
Sword
life
Art
problem.
drops like the ball in like episode 4.
It's the
Like,
slice
a
of
side
life.
tangent.
It's a slice of life orange problem.
Yeah.
Where it's like just talk it out.
No, but the thing is with Orange is that I know it you just hate the shit of it, but like everybody seems to like it. And if someone's
That's-
just like, am I getting into this?
Wait. There's a show called Orange?
Yeah.
It's mostly green in color.
Like I'm also afraid to watch Real Life, which apparently is like good.
Real Life is good because I've read the whole thing through.
Okay.
But no, the difference is that Orange, it's all about talk it out. And in Thunderbolt Fantasy, it's all about talk it out.
Yes, I see the problem.
No, you know
Talk
what?
about
You know,
shows
you
are
know.
so
I know
close.
Aaron will probably hate this, but I want to. Whenever this happens in the show, I just want either Gundam Unicorn and Double O Quanta just to come over the hemisphere, spreading its green particles everywhere, just spreading its particles everywhere, going and just saying, "Talk it out, you guys." Aaron is so mad, but I want that to happen.
Oh my dude.
Just like
Communicate with the aliens.
yeah, just like
Grow a giant flower in space.
just like
You just threw my argument back in my face. Good on you.
I just want.
That's the worst!
I just want Double O Quanta and Gundam Unicorn just be holding hands, going, "Come on, guys, just talk it
Don't you
out."
want to get spray painted silver?
Dude, you can live forever. Don't you want to be an?
Don't you want a shitty ending?
No, Colin, you want to hear something hilarious?
dying.
You want to hear? Okay, fun fact. In a Gundam Double side story,
Yeah.
which not many people know about, and granted, I don't know all of them either.
Okay.
There is an extension to the ending of the Gundam 00 movie,
Oh yeah.
where Setsuna, using his telepathic power.
hold on, sorry.
No,
This is
I am
spoilers.
finishing. I am
This is spoilers.
finishing. I am
Spoilers
finishing.
because nobody knows about it. So
I am uses his powers on Marina, and
She gets younger.
no, they get a vision where they're younger, and they're just flying into new type space.
New times.
See, this is like the part of Gundam knowledge where not many people know
New
about.
types are the fucking shit.
Just
It's
new
like
types.
The simultaneous, like coolest thing, yet like just worse invention. of
Yeah.
just-
See, like, there's information out where every Gundam fan knows, but you have to like really dig into it.
Yeah.
Like fucking side stories and like even exclusive only video game plots are like super
Okay.
underground. Not many
Are they
people.
actually like?
Well,
canon,
I've
though,
read
or
the
no?
Johnny Ridden stuff. And
They're canon
Okay.
with a huge asterisk because nothing states they're non-canon, but
No.
technically, according to Bandai, anything that's been animated is canon.
yeah, so
Unless
we get-
specifically
so
stated.
that means we get the shitty Gundam Unicorn ending and not the good one. That's the canon one.
Well, unless Bandai's like, nah, the TV show is the one that's
You know what? I bet the re-edit is gonna fix that. I'm gonna bet $1 million.
Who knows?
On
You know what I want? You know what I want? Remnants of Xeon. They just like they're like, all right, guys, what do? We're fucked. Hey guys, I got a new idea. Crossbone Vanguard.
I know you want that.
I
Dude,
want it
you want
so
that
bad. I want it so. F91.
I disagree with you that
I want it.
Because I rewatched F91 right after we talked about it on
Yeah.
the podcast. I disagree
It's
with
so
you
rough.
I disagree with you on the fact that it's the most wasted Gundam potential.
Oh, which one's the more one? Because I personally think it's.
Because I think how short and sweet it is.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that argument. I like to F91 for it. What it is.
Also,
but I'm
it's probably got the actual best Gundam romance.
yeah, it's true. It's short. It's sweet. Nothing too complicated.
Does it interfere with the
Four!
plot?
Huh? Actually, no.
Come on, Con!
No. The only Gundam romance I'd say it's actually pretty good is the one in G Gundam. Depending
Oh
on.
yeah, fine, fair enough. But I'm talking UC.
Yeah. And Crossbone has a pretty good fun romance. It's just a.
I like the weird, awkward romance between Mika and Cadelia in Ironblood Orphans, where it's like, are we dating?
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows? No, you know what the best one is when Atra's like, should we have a threesome? Question mark.
God damn it.
Almir, what's her name? Yeah, Atra. Also Almiria and Mika.
Atra literally suggests that they just have like a threesome wedding.
Exactly!
They're just like, dude, I'm gonna be a part of that family, just like the horror of Fire, dude.
Oh man.
So you guys need to play Guilty Gear and just get to Johnny.
Wait, Johnny's the.
Johnny's the
Oh,
guy
yeah, you
that
told me,
is
yeah.
basically Naz Turbine. From,
Yeah.
No.
Okay, we just got super sidetracked.
I know,
So
right?
that whole thing.
Another fantasy.
Yeah.
Anti-recommendation.
Until you learn the super lore of Gundam, where you realize there are 12 actual Gundam gods. That's where you're in the hole.
Okay, whatever. I'm not
Moving straight along.
and
What were we talking about again? I actually forgot.
Thunderbolt fans. And
Oh, yeah.
The last thing, just picking up from where I left off last week, Wild Arms 3.
Oh yeah, you.
I continue through it. So, remember I was telling you about
Wait.
how it's multiple protagonists?
Yep.
That's kind of a framing device more than it is an actual.
So you're not actually three
So basically,
side stories. It's just does it just like come back to just one?
yeah, it's a framing device.
Yeah.
So basically, something happens at the start where it's like,
Hey, who are you? You
oh
look cool.
yeah, who are you basically, and then you get like little intros. To
Oh
all
man,
the
it's
characters.
just like my Dynasty Warrior games.
Kind of actually, but no, it's really good. As I was talking about last week.
This actually just feels like Kingdom Hearts.
As I was ta-
Bullshit.
Yeah.
As I was talking
Yes.
about last week, though, Wild Arms is infamous for how bullshit its puzzles are. So pull out that guide.
Oh god, puzzles. What is that game that I know that just had bullshit puzzles? I'm trying to think.
Final Fantasy X has some bullshit puzzles.
Haven't played it.
Oh no! Okay, you're so right.
How bad are the puzzles?
I'm trying to remember there was another Final Fantasy I fucking played that had bullshit puzzles. Oh Jesus! Whatever. Forget. The 10 is good enough. It has bullshit puzzles.
How
Dude,
bad?
fuck the spheres. Fuck the spheres.
Good on you. Good on you.
Nobody liked those.
I should play that game.
Dude, like honestly, it's not bad at the start. When they first introduced it, it's just like,
Yeah.
here's a pointless puzzle. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Like straight along. And then when it actually gets to like you're in the Sky City and you have to do some like fucking,
Yeah, with
like,
the elevators.
I'm like, fuck that. I hated that thing. I just like to walk through. I'm like, I'm not sold on
Yeah.
this. This is bullshit.
It is pretty bullshit.
Yeah, there comes to a point where you're like,
I've had
So
The
Wild
time.
Arms is puzzles
Are they fair?
they're relatively fair.
Okay.
There's some where it's like, okay, now this is kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but they're relatively fair.
Hmm.
The story itself is kind of interesting. I'm not going to get into detail because I'm not too far along.
Okay.
But basically, it's like, okay, these 3 guys are after a treasure, and then there's just this random girl who's holding the structure of the party together. And it's like, yeah.
Okay.
oh, I just thought of another amazing side tangent for Aaron specifically. Remember your reaction when I told you what happens in the Gundam Wing and after
No, we're not talking about this.
Frozen Teardrop? Colin, have you heard of this?
No, let's not talk about it. He's not seen Wing, and I genuinely want him to get around to it.
Oh man,
I'm
when
so-
you
so
when you when you
bad.
know
Okay,
what happens in
you know
Frozen
what?
Teardrop.
Alright.
I'm gonna
okay,
move
let's
on
go.
because I've got like 2 more things to cover.
Man, Aaron is
So-
so mad because
Let's go.
So we're at like the 49-minute mark without editing.
Wait,
Still
wait,
with
wait.
Aaron.
How long was the one with me and Eugene and you? How long was that one?
It was 2 hours of side tangents.
Yeah,
So it's 2 hours. All right, let's make it 2 hours and 30 minutes. Let's do this.
Alright,
we're not doing it.
Let's go.
Oh,
But
you resist.
so first, Hajime no Ippo. I rewatched like the first.
I literally have to watch the 10 episodes just because my Vita's memory card is fucked. So I can't play
You
Sweet
watch
Home.
anime on your Vita, really?
No, it's because we
I'm
made
not
a,
into
we made a
sports.
bad bet, and he ended up on the losing side of the bet.
You. Sure, whatever.
let's
Yeah, so Hajime no Ippo. I just
Yeah.
want to
Ippo
rewatch
is one
the
of the-
best parts of it.
Ippo is like one of those weird shows for me because I don't know whether I'm gonna watch it or read it. Same with like a lot of other stuff. Like One Punch Man, like I enjoyed watching it, but I don't know whether I should just wait for more or
Honestly,
just read.
like,
One Punch Man, I recommend watching it. actually.
Watching? Well, Ippo, should I read it or watch it?
I recommend watching for both.
for Mob Psycho, you can do either because that animation is just on point.
Oh, is it? Oh, is it like the original ones drawings?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's literally
that,
just
those are my
rough
favorite
cut.
part. Those are my favorite parts of One Punch Man. When you just see the crude, well, not crude, but like the simplistic drawings
Yeah.
on like fancy backgrounds. Those are my.
So
I busted my gut for those
So what was it? So yeah, I watched. The reason why I did this was because I watched this video. I forget who it was by, but it's basically 10 reasons why you should watch Hajime no Ippo.
scenes. Okay.
And at the end of the video, he talks about this manga called Tepu, Iron Wind.
Oh, isn't that the manga where it's about this female boxer?
It's female mixed martial arts, and that's where I
Did
get
the author get super sick and then had to end it prematurely?
So we're gonna get to it. You're jumping the gun a bit. So
Bang,
after,
bang, bang.
after watching like my favorite episodes of Ippo, which you guys wouldn't know, but whatever.
Okay.
I was
Dude,
like,
I know the Dempsey role. I've seen they reference that in Gundam.
They do.
Gundam Build Fighters is your show, man.
Oh god!
One of the Gundams literally do this and does the Dempsey. I'm like, yes.
The Build Fighters.
Hey man, I'm not
Well,
joking.
Dude, if you're into toys, that's your show.
It's
So,
so much
um,
fun. It's so much fun.
So what was I gonna say? So yeah, I was like, okay, so they recommend Tepu at the end of it, and it was something that I was meaning to get around to, but I just kept forgetting what it was called.
Yeah.
So I started and finished Tepu all of yesterday.
How many chapters?
29. No, sorry, 33.
No, that does it.
That's
does it
really
end,
short.
It ended,
It
right?
ended.
Does it end satisfactorily?
Yes.
Okay.
So it stars this girl who basically I would describe as not a hero. She's not a protagonist.
Anti-hero.
No, she's not even an anti-hero. She's just a plain douchebag.
Yes.
Grade A asshole.
Yes. Go on, Aaron.
Grade A delinquent.
Go on,
And,
Aaron.
and the reason she gets into mixed martial arts is out of spite for this girl that's happy in her life.
Dude, is
And
this
she wants
massive
to beat
Mune
the
to
shit out of her.
it? Is this massive
Wait, do
Mune
they do the anime trope of she has tape on her boobs too?
No.
Damn
So her character archetype I would describe as a mixture between Darkness from Konosuba and
Supreme Master
and Kiryu and Satsuki from Kill la Kill.
So,
Oh, she has
so
unibrow-
basically, she's overpowered as fuck, but she can't hit anything.
No, I mean she's a masochist. Like
Yes.
she loves getting hit.
Oh, man.
She loves getting slapped
Does
around.
she have an overloving mother?
She's got
Does she have an
I love
overloving
the
mother,
way you
Aaron? That's the
reject me.
question.
no her art looks like Satsuki and
Yeah.
her,
Yeah, I've seen
her
what
over-
Tepu looks
and
like.
her overall look looks like Satsuki and like
Okay.
her overall outlook on life is similar to Satsuki,
I've
but
seen-
she's just a
I've seen-
hardcore masochist.
Yes.
And she's got like this weird thing going on with her brother where it's like
Whoa! Go on.
Yeah, it's one of those where it's like, is this
I will teach you
what
about
I think
sisterly
it
love.
might be?
I will teach
Is
you
it
about
though?
sisterly love, brother. All of it.
So yeah, it's like
Oh,
one of
Nichi-
those things. But
Okay.
yeah, it's just like the art is really good. Like
Mhm.
even when like as you said, like the manga.
Isn't she like super
sick.
tall?
She got super sick. Pardon?
Isn't she super tall? Because I saw
Yeah,
one.
she's the character is super.
Yeah,
tall.
because I remember like in the one page I saw of her, it's like a really not well drawn page of like her just looking down on another guy about to fight. I'm like, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah. And there's like there's so many cool characters.
Hey, at least your Tepu manga ended satisfactorily instead of Gerubo arc. Still mad. I'm still so
Well,
mad.
Epo's still going, so
Huh?
I mean, I don't know when Epo's.
Gerubo, stay tuned for the third and final volume of this amazing arc. Author died, making no notes.
Rip.
No notes. No one knows how it ended. I'm like,
Alright,
nothing
so
can quench.
yeah,
this.
Tepu's just good. If you like, I wouldn't call it
If you like
sports anime,
girls, if you
but
like girls beating the shit out of guys,
I was gonna say if you like shonen battle shit, that's
Okay.
it's kind of like Epo. That's what I would go for. Now we've blown up 55 minutes, so
yes.
Colin,
All right, we're gonna come on. Over 2 hour mark, we can do this.
Now I'm actually pretty fucking thankful I didn't watch the jack shit.
Don't worry, man. Don't worry,
don't
man.
worry.
I can make
has covered us for side tangents.
I can make so many side tangents.
I've been listening to a lot of stuff and not watching that much. I mean, like if we
Listening,
just
like
wanted
music?
to watch about My Psycho, I could go on and on because I just love
Wait, what do
that
you mean
show.
listening?
Okay, yeah. Let's just say Ritz is a piece of shit and move on.
This is a piece of no, but just like, dude, that like you saw like, did you see the preview like at the very end?
Yes.
Yeah, it just sounded like you know where this character arc is going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so besides that, I've been listening to a lot of stuff.
Wait, what do you mean listening? Like music?
Yeah, I like honestly.
Like
if
your
there's
Hatsune and
one
Miku?
thing
No, wait, that's
I
UG.
like do more than like games and anime, it's listening to just like OSTs, like not even just like music in general. Like I'll listen to a lot of stuff, but I listen to the shit out of like
It was
OSTs.
so fun
and it's
when-
not. Sorry, go.
I was gonna say it was so fun when we were doing the active time pitch where it was come up with stand names based on bands.
That's too easy, man. Araki
yeah.
just like let's see. No, he goes to his iTunes, just looks at the roster of artists. It's like that one. Just even though it has almost no connection, why not?
No, the best was when we both came out with Green Day and we forgot about Part 5 Green Day's Green Day.
Yeah, I'm like that is.
Sticky fingers.
Oh man, Notorious B.I.G.
Wanna be.
Oh man. Okay.
Okay.
Moving
Oh,
along.
yeah. We're getting sidetracked. Here,
It's
keep
just-
going.
okay.
What have you been
I mean,
listening
this is why you invited me here, right? To make the most amount of side tangents.
Listen to Yuki Kajira, not to be mixed with my fucking favorite VA, and Hiriki Suwano. Like I've been going back to listening to Cabernary's like OST because like
Touch not the battle one. So good.
like going back to that stuff, I forget just how much music there actually is in all the shows because
Yeah.
like Cabernet is just like really focused on the shonen battle like battle scenes, and so like oh yeah, remember they actually had more than that one lyrical song for battle.
Wait,
Well,
is
they
Kabaneri good? Kabaneri
it was-
Iron.
It's an amazing art book.
And it's good.
Like Berserk?
Again, like
You- 1997?
Cabernet isn't the strongest in terms of plot, but it has really good animation. Like it's really good.
So like
Um,
Attack on Titan.
The character.
Attack on Titan like suffers from like the thick lines as everybody
It-
complains about.
I like.
But
I thought it
like
was fun.
just even like if you're fine with it, Cabernet actually just outdoes it with shading.
Yeah,
Oh,
not only
shady.
that, but Cabaneri is just like fluid animation
It
all
is
over the place.
very fluid.
It
Like,
is the most. It feels like a '90s anime right now.
yeah,
really.
just the
And,
style, the way.
and even the character design, because the character designs are by, what's his name? The guy who worked with Shoji Kawamori on all his shows. So Macross, Escaflowne,
Izubuchi, I think.
sounds familiar. I think it's
Something because I know he also did some designs for
Not-
Gundam.
not Itano Circus. Guy.
I know it's something Ibuchi. Because I know he made some designs for
But
War in
he's
the
the guy who
Pocket.
does all the character designs, not the mech designs.
yeah.
Yeah.
I forget what his name is. It's gonna bother me. But yeah,
Izubuchi
it's the guy.
something. Yeah, I know what you're
worked on
talking about.
Escaflowne, Macross, just everything that Calvin wearing every day.
I still need to get around watching Macross Delta.
We're not getting into this right now.
Back to like music and shit.
Oh, what a great!
Is there a segue off of Macross?
Yeah, man, the music, the idols, man, that's what's selling.
Dude, fuck. Okay, so we're on music. Okay, so atmospheric music I've realized is actually stands out more than me than like.
Wait, what
I
music?
think atmospheric music.
Oh.
So when they're walking in towns and anything.
Yeah.
Like even when I was watching Certain Magical Index, like that, there's
Another show I need to watch.
Yeah, there is. They usually reserve one song that lots of shows usually reserve like one song for wide view, like town viewing shots. Like they'll always have just like either like the character
shot?
looking amongst and it kind of just like pans.
Yeah.
I know. Guys,
I know
there's
what you mean.
always one song that like puts an atmosphere and stuff, and so I've always just like been trying to find like all these like atmospheric songs or whatever.
Arc Zero.
Yuki Kajiura does like a lot of atmosphere, like and the SAO OST, like we always like just talk about it, but that honestly has really
good
strong
atmosphere.
atmospheric music.
Yeah.
Compared to Hiroki Sawano is very light on atmospheric music and it's very
I'm not gonna lie.
in the moment, honestly.
I'm not gonna lie, when
Like-
after watching Unicorn, I decided I'm gonna download the OST for Gundam Unicorn.
Yeah.
There were so many songs I didn't even recognize because they just like, I don't know, they're not too
Yes,
memorable.
Like, because
I'm gonna get onto I'm gonna
RX Zero, the best song ever.
RX. I love RX Zero, but
Um,
I love Unicorn better than RX Zero.
Yeah, it's between those two. I like
Okay,
RX
but
Zero.
Sawano did On Your Mark, which is probably one of my favorite like atmospheric tracks.
Shit. But just like going to like Seven Deadly Sins, listen to that. That is a really like small OST.
Yeah.
For, like compared to the rest of his like library music, but it's either like I feel it's like he's either going to hype music or sad music. And it's just back and forth.
You know what? Good points. Fair points.
It's so back and forth, and like Yuki Kajiura's is like dark, dreary music.
Yeah,
to,
moody.
Really light, happy music, and then you get some like battle. I'm not sure because you know how I was really confused for SAO2 OST that like this is no way this is Yuki Kajiura, but it was.
Yeah.
I have like no faith in what I'm saying, but like I found this way back that that the original SAO OST Yuki Kajiura also worked on it with somebody else.
Yeah.
Because it was like Garden of Lies, the movie.
Garden. Isn't it Garden of Sinners or something?
Garden of Sinners.
Garden of Sinners.
Garden of
Because I
Kokai.
listened to that OST and that sounds so different from the SAO style. So
Of
I was
course,
like,
once video gaming, man.
No, but
I know what you mean. Yeah.
But because I also watched Pandora Hearts, which is also done by Yuki Kajiura, and if you listen to the music in Pandora Hearts, that sounds exactly like Garden of Sinners music.
Is Pandora Hearts good?
I think Yuki Kajiura though has
The anime not so much. The manga is
has a diversity to her music because if you listen to like some of like her
Yeah.
work on like
maybe it's
National
just really
Bandai shit.
diverse.
Yeah.
Like maybe it really is because like the SO2 OST was really weird.
You know, every
and
time
different.
Every time I mention SAO, I have this feeling in my gut going, she's saying, "Are you gonna pull the trigger and watch the rest?" Because due to almost everyone's recommendation, everyone said like watch the SAO arc and just stop. Don't continue.
Up to like as much as you watch it, and even the SAO fans will agree. Just like I think 80% of the fan base will always just go back to like the original SAO. It's just aesthetically, it is the most consistent in storytelling. But okay, OSTs.
I love
Quality
making
Data
fan
Code. They have.
Who's the music by? Is it
yeah.
Element's Garden? I
Dude,
feel like it was.
I'll like look it up as I talk. It has Mahoka style like Lotus Juice.
Wait,
sing
Lotus
a
Juice?
song
Oh my
that
god!
doesn't have Lotus
Oh
in it.
god! The Aaron
Dude,
has
if we're talking
awakened.
about Lotus Juice, we might as well talk about Noragami, because that has Lotus Juice shit in there.
Oh man.
Okay.
But like, it has Mahoka style, like, music.
Aaron's
Music
interest
powers
just
you up. Because you know how the female has like...
Aaron's interest has just spiked up exponentially when him and Con spoke those trigger words.
Lotus. Sorry. I has just this one key battle like a song, Mahoka style of just it is so hype and pumps you the shit up, and they play it like every
So it's the code
battle. It is the code. It's so sick. It's just
Code break is better than all Mocha
Oh,
Coconut
man.
episode. Let me make that clear.
Jeez.
It's so rare when like one song outshines the entire show.
Dude, it really is.
Except when you're talking about Gundam Seed Destiny, because like, yeah, come on, hey.
I don't. See, every time someone says "See Destiny," I get traumatic.
Okay, come on though, let's be real. Seed Destiny's music, really good.
It is.
Seed's music, also really good.
Yeah. No, I'm just talking about the show itself.
Yeah.
I'm getting. See, as much as people shit on it, I still think it's okay, even though it makes some very questionable
No, I think
decisions.
Seed Destiny. I think Seed regular is good.
Yeah, but Destiny, man. Why?
I kind of want to do a video where it's just called like Defend Gundam Seed, and it's just me talking about it.
Wait,
They're gonna
Seed
get
or Seed
excited who's
Destiny?
doing it.
Who's the music?
It's fucking Taku USA.
Okay, so it is Lotus Juice. It is Lotus Juice. Yes. Freaking. Ugh.
Man, anything.
No,
to-
this contradict. This is funny because
Okay,
like,
so you know who Taku Iwasaki is?
baby, baby. baby.
yo,
No,
it's
that
fucking
show's
Gurren
Pegro.
Lagann, man.
It's still Lotus.
He's
Juice, right?
Gurren Lagann.
Oh.
He's
He's Akame.
Mahoka Kokonora to say he's
Akame got killed, man.
Akame get killed. He's
Man,
Noragami.
the edge on that show, man. The edge on that show.
Taku Iwasaki is like the next level of like anime composers. Like he's like if I need to name like the three greats, Sano, Kadra, Iwasaki. Iwasaki though is like a march a step below the
I
other
don't know,
two,
Kurosawa. I like
but
Kurosawa.
he's like who?
I like Kurosawa. In Berserk,
Yeah, I guess.
dude, Signs, man. And Forces 2.
Horses.
I like Forces 2 a bit better.
Okay.
It's Shimamura as well, but like that's more video games. But
Hey,
yeah,
where's
keep
my
going.
Ghost Hakame? So okay.
Ghost
The
Hakume's
OST.
good. I was just thinking about what's it called? Sacred. What's it fucking called? Arya the Cursed Swordsman or whatever. the fuck.
Yeah.
What?
That show's really. That OST is really weird and good.
It's no, because you have to hear it at its best, which is the Daddy Live OST. Like, even though it's a harem and you like get turned off, Daddy Live inherently is like actually a good harem, but its OST is actually like a really good. Like, not just Heat and Arya like Cursed Swordsman, just like oh yeah, it's like really good.
Second
Once-
Sekai no World Break. That's what.
Yeah,
it is,
Second Sekai no World Break. Like it's not just like oh this is good song for
We
like
watch a
decent
lot of waifu
animation.
trash. The fact that I can remember the name of that is like we
Second
watched a
Sekai
lot of
no
waifu trash.
Oh, man.
What was the
Just
other?
like
Yo,
Gundam-
dude, you know the most like waifu trash like that shit was like.
Gundam Build
Seikano,
Fire Strike Island
was
Wars.
something was like Seisuke or no Dragonair, like Dragonair Academy or something. That was fucking
What?
shit. It was so shit.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, music. But Dating Live's like OST is what really makes me think Ghost Hakume is a good comparison. Anyways, back to like songs and stuff. Really irrelevant.
We're just off the rails.
Just like Quality of Code's like songs and like really actually is like one of the few factors that I'm really like watching it, but I'm like really scared because usually like lower
To the midnight code.
it's like a 50-50 that like mass shows or decent shows just either get their entire OST put on YouTube because like nobody really gives a shit in Japan because the show did poorly.
Yeah.
Or it's just like nobody gives a shit about the show and you'll never find the OST again. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, dude, if I miss this song, this one like fucking amazing song in it, I'm gonna regret like everything because it is so good.
So Hiroyuki Sano, of course, he does like a lot of the smaller, like he does like J dramas as well and that kind of stuff.
oh yeah.
So I have fun just like diving into like the obscure sound.
Oh yes,
Oh,
I love
man.
like if you follow like just any like music composer really just like Kawasaki is like my go-to like really you'll just find really obscure shit he's done.
My favorite though is like just sort of, I'd say sort of accurate Tsuchiya, but that's not accurate. It's listening to Hymnos. Just Hymnos the language.
Dude,
just like listening to like the obscure sound of soundtracks.
Yeah. I like music. I went to the Taiwanese festival.
I thought for once I thought you were gonna say Hatsune Miku.
So how much Taiwanese puppet shows were there?
Dude, they like actually had like notable fantasy there. Dude, that would be hilarious. I think
did you just hear bam 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 and Hiroyuki Sawa was just like there.
There was an orchestra. There was Taiwanese orchestra there, but I wasn't there long enough, and it was like really late. I think on the music actually started.
Were you served complimentary
bubble tea?
I was there for a bit
for I think the guy's name was Aiko Tomi. He's just some random singer, and it sounded pretty good. But like I didn't spend too much at the festival just because.
Did you get a complimentary bubble tea?
I was there too early. I was there at like 6 or something. So not too much.
6 a.m. or 6 p.m.?
6 p.m. 6
okay, I was like
6 p.m.
Because like when you say 6, it can go either way.
So
just like the festival, like honestly, I don't understand why it was like the Taiwanese like festival because
dude,
you
the
didn't
bubble
see
tea
Taiwanese
is
at
super
all.
popular, man.
See, here's the problem with Taiwan, just as a country,
Yeah.
is that it has the most fucked up history ever, like in terms of like a country, because it was originally colonized by like indigenous people or whatever.
Yeah.
Then the Portuguese came in.
What?
And then started like breeding into the indigenous people. The Japanese came in, and then they tried to eradicate them. The Chinese come in, then they actually succeed at basically eradicating them. So that the Taiwanese culture is basically very close to the Chinese culture. But don't tell them that, otherwise they get pissed off.
I don't know much about world history, but that sounds weird.
Yeah. You can totally tell that just from that festival, the Taiwanese culture is just such a melting pot of what this is just China, right? It seems so Chinese.
Yeah, because technical Taiwanese culture doesn't exist. It's limited to 500 people, actually. Like, it's... I'm a historian person, but like it's one of those like awful instances of genocide that you just never hear about.
Speaking of awful instances, you know
genocide,
the show that we dropped off after episode 1 that we watched Mayoiga?
I heard someone actually said that was good.
Okay,
Wait, what's the show,
that's incorrect. Because the point is that show is made to be bad.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, but it's like spoilers, but it's actually an ironic horror where like it was set up to be like super edgy with more shit because it's written by the person that did Shirobako.
Well, isn't it written by Mary Okada?
No, it's.
Oh man, Okada, man, Iron Blood Orphans.
Let's not talk. Okay, whatever.
Or maybe it was just the artist.
Because I thought it was Mary Okada because her 2 shows that season were Mayoiga and Kiss Sniper.
Both of which did poorly.
Yeah, in terms of sales.
Yeah, poor Kiss Sniper. Another disparity between U.S. and Japanese culture. And
dude, it's all about the idols.
Where the fuck is my Sakura? So, alright, sorry. That show is actually just like ironic horror
and music.
Yeah, it's apparently just like seriously written. Like the dialogue and the characters are just like bad on purpose.
Okay.
It's like what's some other like anime horrors?
I'm thinking of what's it called?
Really bad.
Do you remember the name of the show? I think it's called like Cursed Days or something like that.
Ghost
Stories.
Yeah.
Ghost Stories.
Well,
So,
wasn't that show fucked up because the English dub
the English dub's amazing.
No, it's amazing, but like the story behind the English dub though is because like they didn't get the original script or something, so they just made everything up or some bullshit.
So basically, the Japanese script was so terrible that
they
decided, no, let's just go freaking abridged on this
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
Just abridged
Yeah. They got the script. They're like, fuck this script, and made something completely original.
Hi, my name is whatever the fuck. Do you want to learn about Jesus? I'm sorry, I'm Jewish.
It's pretty amazing. It's amazing. Dude, it wasn't abridged before. It was, you know what? It's an official abridged. Like, that's the thing about ghost stories. It's official.
Jesus, man.
That's my favorite line is, hi, my name is this. Can I convert you over to
Christianity?
No, I'm sorry, I'm Jewish. It's my favorite throwaway line in any English dub.
Oh man, I love it when in Japanese anime they do like they have English. Like,
it's actually like really hilarious when they try to relate back to like American culture.
Yeah.
It's just so sideways.
No, you know
the power of the pompadour.
No, one of my favorite, one thing that busted my gut when watching one of the Getter OVAs is that they got a pilot from America, right?
Yeah.
So then he flies in with the Getter, which is like the red and the horns and everything. But inside, it's a guy with a poncho, cowboy hat, blonde hair. He looks like an actual cowboy with a cigar too. It's like, this is not like 1910. Like, what is
Japan hates us, don't you?
I like how
They mock us.
anachronistically you place that time, but whatever.
It's whatever.
Okay,
Or like
Okay,
eight-
so, like back-to-back shows, like Quality Code and my like what if like Quality Code is made to be bad? Like my
I
manga
think
is
that's
literally
highly unlikely.
written just to be bad. Like it's actually just fundamentally, I want this story and like horror to be so bad that it's not even like a good bad. It's not bad. It's good. It's you watch it because it's just hilariously bad.
So
And it's supposed to be like comedic, actually. Like it's supposed to be a comedic irony, like a scary movie, where it's like making
Got
fun
it.
of horror stuff.
Okay.
So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm still not gonna watch it, but like this makes sense of why it's like so shit.
Yeah. Alright, so I think, are you done? Because
what's the time?
we'll be
What's
done
the what's the
by
timestamp? What's the timestamp?
1 minute 16 seconds. Sorry, 1 hour 16 seconds.
All right,
Woo!
we're done.
Come
We're
on,
gonna
let's
cut
keep going.
We're gonna cut to black, get some water, because my throat's fucked.
Thirsty.
Side tangents are amazing.
Yeah, and we'll be right back.
Settle transition.
Mad Nug. I'm like, come on, really?
Well, I mean, have you looked at like his Kill la Kill soundtrack, where it's just Kill la Kill written 50 different ways?
Are you serious?
Wait, really?
Yes.
Kill the kill.
It's a mixture of like katakana, hiragana, like asterisks, and like English letters.
I just knew
Is
it
one
as
of them Kira
names.
here?
Well, it's all written to sound the same way. So I mean,
And then you get Blumenkranz.
yeah, you got.
Discontrol.
Dude.
So we're back. Let's open up the news, shall we?
Alright, to the
Let's
topic.
start on the biggest news story,
Which
probably,
one?
that broke the day that me and Colin recorded, which was ZeniMax allegations against John Carmack.
Dude, John Carmack's a techno wizard. He probably went in using his spy drone, uploaded it all on.
So let's set the tone.
John Carmack is a techno god. He made Doom, for God's sake.
He, founder of id Software.
One of the
founders of id Software. ZeniMax, of course, being the guys who bought id Software through scum tactics.
Yep. Well, it wasn't doing so well after the Daikatana debacle with
Yeah.
with John Romero.
Yeah.
They were in a
ZeniMax, though, I think they're the guys behind. They own Bethesda.
They sabotaged Fallout New Vegas.
They just own a lot of
They
shit.
Yeah.
sabotaged Fallout New
They own
Vegas.
Bethesda. They own id Software. They own. What else do they own? They stole the Prey license. Most infamously, they almost made Obsidian go bankrupt.
Yeah, they sabotaged Fallout New Vegas. That's what.
They've attempted to acquire numerous companies over the years,
Yeah.
and they've been
Fallout New
relatively
Vegas was
successful.
so good, but
And there's people we know who live and die by the Bethesda code, and power to you, but your company that you support is an evil piece of shit. But
Morrowind is great. Oblivion is okay.
Yeah, okay.
Skyrim is a mile wide, but inches deep. Fallout 3 was bad. I don't care what anyone says. And Fallout 4 is step in the right direction.
You got some fanboys.
Fallout 4, step in the right direction, but the other way.
But regardless of that,
Anyways, lawsuits.
lawsuits.
That's probably. Like,
So those allegations, basically what they are
it's
basically-
one-sided though. Like,
It's pretty one-sided, but
Unless we
they're
get John
pretty
Carmack's.
damning. Like
no, like they sound really legit.
they
Like,
sound very legit. And to be fair, ZeniMax is infamous for being a better law firm than they are an actual company.
Yep, I'll give you that.
Man.
I just imagine John Carmack. Just
So
like,
I wonder what's like. Oculus is still like the biggest of like the virtual reality things coming out.
I
Well,
would
it was
say-
the most. I think it was.
It's the first to the market, I'd
Yes,
say.
Yeah,
it's
the
like the most
well-known.
popular.
Because Vive is for the niche,
Yeah.
and PlayStation is for the PlayStation people.
Oh fuck PlayStation.
Oculus is like, in my opinion, it's the most well known because it's the
Yes,
one that's
it
been
is.
known the longest
Yeah.
for like. I know VR was still like an idea at that, but like it's the one that was like,
That's actually just like a kind of conspiracy of like it was the first come out because they stole the technology first.
dude. Can you imagine like ZeniMax does like a whole cease and desist, grabs all John Carmack stuff, he just looks over, it's like, alright, just give me another week, and then does all his bullshit, it's like, hey guys, I got it all back.
Yeah, and
Backup
and
files.
it's different documentation entirely.
Yeah, just like John Carmack's like one of those like
He builds rocket ships.
he's one of the like those super nerdy, like super technical side of
Yeah.
video game development where he just knows technology inside out. He practically created like how to fake 3D video games,
Yeah.
which was when you actually go in and learn how they made Doom, it's like next level. How the hell did he figure this out?
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess
It's Oculus like Oculus is just on its own, right? It's on like
It's owned by
bought out.
Facebook.
Facebook, remember?
Facebook,
Remember
yes,
that
that's
infamous acquisition when
Yeah.
where people got like
What if like
super button-
what if like Facebook
Our
literally
waifus.
just like brings lawyers to like this shit?
No,
too?
because the technical lawsuit is against
Just
let me
John
see.
Carmack.
It is against Palmer Luckey, Facebook,
Yeah,
John
so you got
Carmack,
Facebook fucking lawyers coming and got them too.
who else is in here?
Wait, who's bigger, Facebook or ZeniMax? I'm curious.
Facebook, dude. No.
Like-
I think there's an argument to be made because ZeniMax has just acquired shit over
Yeah,
the
because like
years.
ZeniMax is
they're
quite
like a
huge.
Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, because like ZeniMax is quite huge. For like people don't really, I don't know.
They're
if
not
people
a
know.
name, but
Yeah, like they're
Yeah,
not
it's
as
just a
well known as like
they're a
EA.
shadow company.
They're not as well known as like EA, but like they're quite
The
huge.
ZeniMax Chinese mafia.
Hey, you got a pretty good game there. It would be a shame if it was rushed.
Dude, fucking Chinese like ripoffs.
We're not getting into this now, but we got a good transition. Speaking
Okay.
of organized crime, the ZeniMax Zaibatsu, as
Uh-huh.
it were.
Hey,
Let's talk about Yakuza 6.
let's
Have you
talk
seen
about
those?
that water.
I don't know anything about Yakuza, to be honest. All I know
There's
is
just
all I
It
know
was
is
a sick
It's GTA 5 in China.
I thought it was Japan. What?
That's the joke.
Oh, I was so confused. I'm like, wait a minute. This
So-
doesn't sound right.
I actually did download Yakuza 5 on my PS3 because it's free on PS Plus right
Dude,
now.
take care of your idol Dotaru.
Yeah.
Making sure she's on your taxi.
So
That's all I know about
this
that.
is one of those things where it's like, okay, we're starting to break what's it called? Like
The mold?
the barrier between reality and fake shit. Like just seeing this water porn is like getting close to that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, to be
Like-
honest,
But it's actually like really good.
Yeah. Like, cause like water.
Toss objects in water,
'Cause,
watch
like-
them float.
oh really?
The
Damn.
shit, the best was seeing that glass. Like, I'm gonna turn the volume off, but there's a tech demo involving this glass of water that you can see, and you see like the individual, like it's pretty blurry,
That's not real, is it?
but like you can see the water
Yeah,
like
yeah,
moving
yeah,
up and down in the
That's
glass
amazing.
and the ice, and it's just like, oh
man,
water porn.
They made they made documentation.
Have you seen the sky? Also, too?
Yeah, I
Like,
saw
the way
it.
they do the clouds and shit.
Dude, okay, I'm pulling it up right now. It's all here.
It's so good.
Look at that sky tech. Come on, like
Skytech is here,
Oh, it reminds me of a. Well, that actually looks really
it
good.
looks so
that
realistic.
that one looks really good.
What's it called? Like breaking the. I don't know the technical.
Uncanny Valley?
Yeah, the uncanny valley.
God, Aaron,
Breaking
know
the
your
uncanny
video
valley.
games.
It's one of those things, like, cause like Final Fantasy is like good animation, but like it doesn't break the uncanny.
Oh man,
valley.
I've seen numerous videos comparing like the reveal trailers and like the actual gameplay. I'm like,
Oh yeah. Hopefully Yakuza like holds up to the animation from like the demos, because like Watch Dogs and just the downgrades that some companies do.
I still cry over Dark Souls 2 downgrade. I still cry. I'm like, you literally had another chance to do it with the Xbox One and PS4 and then the upgrade PC version, and they still didn't do it. I mean, it looks better, but I'm like, why?
Speaking of downgrades and shit.
Upgrade? What are you talking
sorry,
about?
no.
Okay, what's your
Speaking of
transition?
downgrades, it's the totally forgot. No, we need to redo that transition because I forgot what I was
No,
saying.
we're gonna keep this in.
Go, keep going, Colin!
Keep it in. Keep it in.
It was the segue for the game that was coming to the Wii NX.
Dragon Quest 11?
No, it was a Vita port of something that was announced.
Akiba Strip.
Oh man. Alright, I'm just gonna keep rolling
You're
right along.
standing
Alright, roll right along. I should look in the news. Okay, go.
So, speaking of games exclusive to the PS4 and Sega, Valkyria Azure Revolution has a Japanese release date.
Woot. And it's apparently, it's like, this is different from the news article, but there was apparently like a revamp of the game essentially, where like
ground up, because basically what
because
happened,
people didn't really like what it was at first.
Yeah.
So they just redid it.
because it was closer more to a turn-based RPG than an actual strategy
Yeah, it's
RPG,
not fun.
like Valkyrie Chronicles is supposed to be. So
Wait, like real-time strategy?
no, it's
Just
just turn-based strategy,
turn-based, like Final Fantasy.
tactics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The grid-based, yeah.
No, it's not grid-based. It's like moving around and it's hard to explain.
Oh man, you mean like Neptunia?
Neptunia. That's what I was saying. Neptunia.
Yes, kind of, but there's more of a strategic element to it.
Oh, you know
Oh
what?
man, are there
Atelier.
cute little girls that transform into
Atelier,
cuter
that's
girls?
exactly what it is. All right, go.
Alright.
So,
Let's go,
Azure
Neptunia.
Revolution release date. Who's up?
still need
Okay,
to play
so
this.
let's get into. Speaking of, we've been talking a lot about companies. So, Sony's Asia and Tokyo Game Show conferences have been dated.
Okay, so I said.
Huzzah!
So I said this before, but I don't care. But I would love it if the Death Stranding trailer and the Metal Gear Survive trailer are back to back, just to create that vitriol, hateness, and just fuel it even more, and just Kojima
So,
going.
Death Stranding's not even on.
So this is interesting to me because the the PlayStation Neo announcement is happening in New York on the exact same day that the Asia conference is happening.
Okay.
So we're probably gonna see a bit of overlap. between
Wait,
the
I
two.
forgot. Is Neo like a project name, or is it actually what it's gonna be called?
We're not sure yet.
So it's just like a project code name, kind
Yeah,
of thing.
we're not 100%.
Like Dolphin for GameCube.
Yeah, probably. There was, what was it? Nitro for the DS, I think it was called.
Oh man, can you imagine it was called Nitro?
Well, the Wii was Revolution, right?
Yeah.
And what was the Wii U? It was like, I forget.
Armageddon.
Yeah. So what do you call them? Just really cool, interesting stuff.
You've got some lineups. Okay, no, but okay, like this is going to segue into Blue Reflection. That title, Blue Reflection, sort of the girl who dances in illusions. What the
What? What? Dances in illusion?
Okay, so I was gonna get to Koei Tecmo like right after this because
Okay.
speaking of conferences,
Yeah.
hey, Koei Tecmo.
Gundam Muso Ultimate X Break.
We're not getting any more Gundam. Like basically, Shin Gundam Muso. They basically.
I know they're done with
Yeah.
it, but can you imagine?
Yeah. So we got some interesting stuff.
I want. You know what I want? If they're ever gonna make a new Muso game, you know what I want them to do? The Gundam Muso that goes into the
Hold on.
SD shit.
Hold on. We're gonna get to that in the active time pitch. Don't you worry.
Oh wait. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong TGS news.
What?
That was the whole Blue Reflection was from the Koei Tecmo. I was like, oh shit. Wrong
Yeah,
one.
so,
But anyways, yeah. Since we're segueing into that.
Well, I was gonna say there's some interesting things on there. They're talking about Neo.
Yep.
They're talking about what do you call it?
The difficulty is very high. It's
Very
very
high.
poor.
Fuck you, Japan. We're catering to the Dark Souls.
Yeah,
If we're catering to the people that just like fight bosses 24 hours, just like beat their head against.
Yeah. So we've got like, of course, Neo. We've got like they're showing off more stuff for Tokiden 2, that kind of stuff.
Samurai Warriors.
But the interesting stuff is, of course, Knights of Azure 2, which just got announced.
I'm so glad it's getting a sequel.
As we said, Blue Reflection, which is
Blue
that
Reflection.
other.
Which is that other Gus part of the Miracle Girls Festival. There's still no
Miracle
gameplay for
Girls.
it, right?
What?
Like this is gonna be
we
the
only got
first trailer?
screenshots. We only got screenshots.
Oh shit! I need to see the screenshot.
The screenshots are the main character, and she does. Looks like a magical girl RPG, like Sailor Moon. Like it's Sailor Moon the RPG.
Sword.
Awesome.
Sword of the what is it? Blue Reflection.
I forget what the actual full subtitle is.
I know, that's what I said.
The
The full title is bullshit. Sword of the girl who dances in illusions.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Wait, Sword of the Girl that
Dances
dances in
in
illusions?
Yeah, it's just your normal shit.
That's your normal JRPG
we got-
title.
Dead or Alive Last Round, presumably to show off Mai Shiranui from King of Fighters. They're showing off a bunch of visual novels. They're showing off.
Oh, it's
Berserk
Oh
Muso.
yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I'm actually legitimately happy about that. Wait, did they cover like what arcs they're covering in Berserk Muso?
They're covering up to the Millennium Empire arc.
Heroic RPG. Yes.
You know what? To be fair, the Blue Reflection stuff didn't sound like what I was expecting from that survey that they posted.
Neither did.
Yeah,
What's your fetish?
Yeah, it was a fetish. It was a fetish survey.
What?
It was.
That for Blue Reflections, like before we actually knew what it was called.
Was NTR the highest rated?
No, it was like it was a
literally-
body part fetish.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Yoshikage
armpits.
Kira would have loved it.
So did armpits win?
No, Yoshikage Kira would have loved it though. Don't you think?
hand,
Dude,
no,
honestly,
no,
like Blue Reflection literally just sounds like a shoujo dating sim.
Yeah, it does.
That's what it sounds
But
like.
probably the most interesting thing for me, at least, is a surprise announcement from company president and CEO Ko Shibusawa,
Yeah.
which probably means Dynasty Warriors 9.
Nah,
We
man.
in
Yeah,
here.
have fun with your Dynasty Warriors.
We in here. Because they've been teasing this for like so long.
Okay, legitimate question. I don't know anything about Dynasty Warriors, like the mainline
Same,
games.
dude.
They're based on what I know is the Romance Three Kingdoms, or very loosely on,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So like, is the story of the Romance of Three Kingdoms just so long that they have so much material to make 9 games out of,
No,
or
A-
do they just make shit up?
No, what it is it's recycling the same plot but adding more detail each time.
Are you serious?
Yes. But like
That's how all AAA
the
games
main
work.
but the main attraction to the Dynasty Warriors series has never been that. It's
Yeah, I know.
It's been the combat.
Mm-hmm.
Despite like I like how people criticize it for being like not like the combat's not deep. If you play the Dynasty Warriors games, you know like how weird the combat freaking gets.
Yep. It gets pretty insane.
And like stuff like Samurai Warriors and like Gundam Muso games, none of them play like you can argue there's similarities,
Gundam
but they
Muso.
don't play 100% similar.
Dude, you have guns in Gundam Muso and
Muso's
bazookas.
fucking.
I'm the most interesting was probably the Arslan Muso game, which was
Oh yes.
do you remember they had like the Guilty Gear Xrd shading on everything
Ooh, that sounds nice.
and what do you call it? And they had like entire army rush tactics. So there's that one and there's Dragon Quest Heroes, right? Those are the two new weird ones.
Dragon Quest Heroes is actually really.
I don't know anything
the way,
about Dragon Quest.
It's pretty different in the way that like the battles kind of work out.
Yeah.
With like you have like one giant monster that you gotta like protect the gates, and it kind of works like the original Lord of the Rings game.
Hey,
Anyways.
hey, speaking of Dragon Quest, good segue, eh? Good segue,
Yes,
eh?
sir. Dragon Quest 11 confirmed.
I don't know anything about.
Fuck yes.
I
Do you
don't,
know how long I've been waiting for this?
I don't know anything about Dragon Quest other than they have characters designed by.
Akira Toriyama.
Yeah, that's all I know. Unfortunately.
It's honestly like it is one of the like best. It is like the milestone. Sorry, not like milestone.
So-
it is just like a
really
consistent like
So I say
head of RPG.
so I say there's like tiers of RPG. Like
Yeah.
you've got Final Fantasy and Pokemon sitting at the top in terms of popularity.
yeah.
Then
Yeah.
you've got the next tier, which is Dragon Quest, Persona, Tales.
Yeah.
And Dragon Quest is one of them.
Dragon
Okay,
It's
so
just-
here's my question. Should I start from the first, or is there like a starting point?
There is no
No,
starting point.
It's very
Every-
Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Like honestly, because I got into it, like.
You got into
But
it
if
like
you think
8.
how long like 11's been waiting to fucking like come out, it's like I got 9. Like Sentinels of the Starry Skies, like in grade 9. It's like 4 years ago.
Damn.
Yeah,
And there's
Dragon
just
Quest-
been nothing since.
And Dragon Quest 10 was an MMO only released. in
yeah, I know.
So guess what?
Fuck me. But it's like if 11 is really just like an upgrade, like it looks like it is the Pokemon X and Y to Pokemon Heart Gold, which is transitioned from like little chibi characters to like full-size characters. Because I'm assuming like they've done this and a sort of like testing their animation and game engines, because that's sort of like what Dragon Quest Warriors essentially is. It's like they upgraded from like chibi to like the full models.
Yeah.
And then like they probably just using that as a base for like developing.
Well, I mean, that makes sense to me because like Dragon Quest
Yeah.
Heroes.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's not what it is, but it's like a lot.
It did look pretty decent for like a color Tecmo game.
Yeah.
So I blame that on Square Enix being actually good animators. Well, I mean, whatever. I guess that's contestable, but whatever. Moving right the fuck along.
All right.
Speaking of old mangaka, did you see the Astro Boy card game Kickstarter?
Was
no,
it revealed that
Kickstarter's full of too much crap to go through?
isn't like
But it's pretty sick.
I don't
like,
think
the
I don't
card
know.
game
I
is
don't
pretty
think a
sick.
lot of people know this, but the author of Astro Boy
Saga Tezuka.
is kind of weird. Like you see his other animations, they're just something off about them.
Well, I mean, he's one of the grandfathers of the.
I know,
yeah.
but like, still, like there's this one.
Yo, he doesn't know he was creating anime. That's why.
Yeah.
Like there's this one like animation clip someone posted of like this boy holding this rod with multiple buttons on it, and there's this female robot right behind him, right, just pushing buttons, and the female robot's just transforming into like a boat, a car, a bicycle.
Oh, I remember that one.
I was like, and
That's
he
Astro Boy.
and he created Astro Boy.
Yeah.
Well, he did
Well-
Phoenix too, which is also pretty good. But yeah.
Anyways,
what
the
do you
card
guys-
game is literally like crossover, just chock full of everything.
Yeah,
he's done.
everything Osamu Tezuka did, it's this. And guess who's developing it?
Platinum.
You're very close. It's Grasshopper Manufacturer.
Nice.
So we're probably gonna get Suda 51 weirdness, and we're probably gonna get what the fuck's his name? Oh god, it escaped me. The character designer from No More Heroes, and
I know.
Satoshi Yoshioka Hiroya Oku?
Yes.
no, it's not either of those two.
Hiroka.
Fucking what's his name?
Those are some of the artists, but
The main artist was, oh god, it's gonna escape me. Whatever. It looks cool, so I mean, I'm kind of excited. I'm not gonna put any money into it because I like Astro Boy, but I don't have the passion that some people do have for it. But it's a cool thing overall.
Now, if there was a Mazinger Z card game with all the variations of it, I would consider that just a giant fist.
So speaking of giant robots, Gundam Breaker 3 is getting an update as large as the base game.
Ooh, I don't have a PS4, but that sounds exciting.
So like, I mean,
So like,
you're gonna be
what do you
in
mean?
that hole.
So like, what do you mean as large as game? Like new models, new maps, like that, or like?
I think it's story content as well as new models, new maps.
Oh man, can you imagine Meijin Kawaguchi just steps in, like Fight My Gun Plus?
I don't know. I don't remember who that
The
is.
guy who he's like the guy who makes all the like promotional when they actually have to like fit the Gundams together for promotions. He's usually the guy that makes them.
I want to fight Gact Gundam from
Gact Gundam, the Extreme Gundam. He just ascends from the heavens as that is his entrance in the Extreme games, and he goes and he brings out his guitar rifle and fights you. He said, damage. Not in the next form. He has like 5 forms.
and I just wanted to get super weird where it's like just start throwing Escaflowne shit, and like everything Sunrise has ever done. So I want a Valbrave in there. I want a Nightmare.
Oh god.
I want a. I don't remember what they're called, but the mechs from Buddy Complex, they need to be in there too.
God.
I need my Cross Angie
No,
mechs.
you know what?
I
You know what they should do? They should put in all the mall kits Bandai has ever made. So like Ingrams from.
Wait, you
The-
said wait.
Yeah.
What time is this?
So like the Ingrams from Pat Labor, the
Oh, shit, was
Dunbines.
this just okay? Did you just bring up the Gamatsu article? Because they showed new characters for Blue Reflection besides
Did
the
they?
main character.
Okay, hold
Yeah,
on.
we just got. I was just looking at it like, oh
Let-
shit, new screenshots.
Alright, let's see this.
They have some some of the side characters apparently.
Yeah, I saw this yesterday. So I mean,
Oh, okay.
yeah, this is from yesterday. I saw
No,
this
no.
yesterday.
Oh, wait, this?
Yeah, I saw
Oh,
that
okay,
yesterday.
That was yesterday.
Whatever.
Alright, never mind.
So I guess there's one last thing to cover on the document. There's no real good transition for it, but hey, the Battle Angel Alita movie is apparently not dead, and apparently Christoph Waltz is gonna be in it.
What? He's totally like the scientist.
Yeah, he's totally the scientist.
I don't know what
Scientist.
Battle Angels Elite.
It's
It's an old
a really
manga.
old like a cyberpunk apocalypse
Kinda like Ghost in
escape
the Shell?
city.
Yeah, it's just one of those old school things that inspire a lot of people. It's like it inspired stuff like Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
James Cameron cites it as one of his biggest inspirations.
Oh really?
So the Wachowski brothers or whatever they are now.
Well, wasn't Wachowski Brothers specifically inspired by Ghost in the Shell?
Yeah, Ghost in the Shell as well. Yeah, so I mean, it looks pretty interesting.
Hey, remember
that
when
he's-
Tobey Maguire was gonna do that Macross or Robotech movie?
technically that he's still signed on to that.
Are you serious?
Technically,
Oh
he's
my
still
God.
signed on to it.
I thought.
I mean, hey, it's just interesting now that we're getting, for some reason, all the anime adaptations are getting greenlit. Like
Greenlit or rumored?
no, actual greenlit. So,
so-
we've of course seen stuff about like Ghost in the Shell, Net Note,
Wait, what the hell's Net Note?
Netflix.
It's
Net Note.
Netflix.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you told me about that. Yeah.
It's fucking garbage.
Wait. I forgot. Is Netflix Death Note take place in America?
Yes, it
Yes.
takes place in Seattle.
You know,
No,
of course,
I-
everything happens in Seattle.
Wait. Okay. One thing about the
No,
Netflix.
see what they say is like I'm fucking like learned about this shit. It's just like it always takes place in like Seattle or like Carolina, but it's actually
Hipster
just
country.
always filmed in like another
Vancouver.
city. Yeah, so it's just-
Vancouver's so cheap to film in, and that's why they just say Vancouver and slap Seattle on.
Yeah.
It's like in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure where they see Deadly Queen, actually Killer Queen.
Wait. Question: Is in the new Death Note show, are they gonna have like CGI Shinigamis?
We don't know what, because Willem Dafoe is
Wait,
in.
Gravity Rush 2 is coming.
Wait, who's that? Ryuk? Oh,
Yeah, Willem Dafoe is Ryu.
I want to see one of us Ryuk just eating apples all day. It's like, come on, like, just give me some apples.
That would be so good. I wanted to see freaking Fault in Our Stars guy just eating a chip.
Oh my god. I will eat this potato chips, and it has Lay's on it.
That's how it is.
Oh man, that'd be so good.
Oh
Alright,
god.
moving.
But wait, how? So like, what? Is it still gonna be high school and everything?
It's now college because high
Aw,
school is not.
High school is overdone.
Yeah.
No, it's college because you know that's the typical like U.S.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I know.
Japan has high
Japan
school.
has high school.
Yeah.
America has college.
Party life, fuck boys, get drunk. That's not actually how college is because we're all drowning in our marks.
Yeah.
GG no re.
Um,
Alright, so I guess we'll cut to break and we'll be right back.
Wait, can we like talk about? Didn't we have some bet about when Gravity Rush was being released in contrast to Persona?
No, that was from the Automata.
Wait,
Whatever it
is-
was.
I-
Okay, so when is Nier being released then?
Early 2017, I gave that to you. I gave that point to you during our betting special.
Speaking
You
of
just
like,
said early 2017 and we were never given it.
Yeah, I know. So
Okay,
Gravity
no-
Rush already beat that, but.
speaking of like,
Shit, man! I need a PS4. Damn it! I need to pre-order this shit.
yeah, I know. I want a PS4 for 2 games for Gundam Breaker and Blood.
Yeah, I'm gonna get for Gravity Rush and Nier, man.
Oh, but like, oh man, Nier, that's right. But I forgot. Okay, so
Yo, you're
like,
getting PS4 for No Man's Sky, right?
dude, more like No Man's Sky.
No Man. Wait. What's a good way? No Man's Lies. There we go. No Man's Lies.
But like, speaking of like anime greenlit, it's like, is the Evangelion just like a rumor as well, or is that greenlit as well?
What?
I keep hearing like rumors of like Ava live action, or is that just
That
bullshit
was a
rumors?
while ago. but
Yeah.
Not.
Is that
It's off the table at the moment.
okay?
Like
Honestly,
stuff on the table stuff for Hollywood is Tiger and Bunny, which I want.
Oh,
so bad.
that's a good one. That would be a good one.
Sword Art Online.
No, like it's
Net
not.
Note.
Huh?
Net
Yeah.
Note, Ghost of the Shell.
Oh, if they do Taiwan, but I want American brands like McDonald's, Burger King,
No,
and your
honestly,
TD,
no.
TD Bank. Instead of SoftBank,
It's literally just
Hey,
all the
hey,
banks. It's
guys,
TD,
where's my
Scotiabank,
Pornhub
RBC.
superhero?
no. Yeah. Oh, I want American
I want
brands.
Cornhub. Yo.
Cornhub.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Podcast title. Where's my Cornhub superhero?
No, where's my Cornhub promotion?
Because every episode I'm trying to figure out, okay, what's gonna be the podcast title? There, we got it.
This is it.
If like no joke, if they are gonna do a Tiger and Bunny movie, they need to have American brands instead of SoftBank do like TD
American
Bank.
Eagle.
Well, SoftBank was already in the original.
Yeah, exactly. Instead of SoftBank, do TD Bank.
Oh, okay.
Or like instead of like they have obviously Pepsi, but like
Yeah, oh god, Pepsi is best waifu. Instead of Calbee, just put Lay's.
yeah. Oh man. This needs to be. I'm actually just getting so happy over this.
You know what? It makes so much sense because they could get so much marketing bullshit for Tiger and Bunny.
I know, like that's when it would actually make sense because the whole point of the show is having
It's
advertisements.
the parody of American consumerism.
Yeah. Oh, I'm actually getting so excited for this.
So okay, so what is it? There's Tiger and Bunny, there's Sword Art, there's Net Note, there's Ghost of the Shell. We're missing one.
Battle Angels Lily.
Battle of Lolita, of course.
Yeah.
Akira just got back on the table.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah.
I thought that was a rumor too.
Katsura!
That's all I know. That's all I remember from Akira. I've watched
It
it.
all could have been saved if just he gave. his
Dude,
red
Japan
button.
Olympics 2020. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Yo.
Akira called it.
No. You know the opening ceremony for 2020? Someone should ride
Yeah,
red
ride it.
red motorcycle, skids on it, and the guy just walks away. Oh, that'll be so rad.
So good!
Just the red motorcycle, he just
Yeah,
stops and just walks away.
They had to have known, like, okay,
Oh.
guys, we were close to getting the bid for 2016.
Yeah.
We need to make a push for 2020. It needs to happen. They get it.
Oh,
No, the guy carrying the Olympic torch
just the more,
Yeah.
on the motorcycle.
just like, and he does a skid and just stops and just walks away.
No, yo, you would be like fucking sick if they did some really crazy shit with like the torch in the like having some like final battle shit against Tetsuo when it's like when he drives in, he's going up like ramps, like the entire stadium crashing around.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
final scene, and he's just like with his gun and just smashes this like the torch into the final place, and it just lights up and it just shows like a demort
Wait,
like
is
Tetsuo.
Akira like well known in over the world?
Yeah, Akira.
It's
Akira-
pretty-
I want to say it's well known, right?
Yeah.
For them to do something
It's
like
like,
that.
and honestly, it's
dude, everyone
probably
references
more well known in like by Western moviegoers than Western anime fans. Like,
Really?
honestly, probably.
Yeah, because the modern anime fan is like not as well versed with the old stuff, admittedly.
Fuck them.
where like Akira is such an like
I
inspiration
want
of movies.
like just
to
at
lots of
least
people.
have the red motorcycle. That's all I want.
Like,
That would be the
honestly.
best entrance ever.
Yeah, we're just giving them ideas. We're just
do it.
Oh, that'd be
Listen to my Gravity Rush 2 animation.
Oh man.
Listen to us now.
I'm actually getting so excited. Like I want just at least have a guy on a red motorcycle.
I will watch the opening ceremony
I don't just
purely for that.
With a red motorcycle. And that'll be so exciting.
All right.
Okay.
Cutting to break.
So, cutting to break.
Another.
That was a good talk.
Oh,
I'm glad we
2020
got that out.
Tokyo Olympics.
And we'll be right back.
Settle transition.
when we're getting our Isolator movie? That's the real question.
Isolator.
So Isolator is the first thing that Reiki Kawahara, the amazing master.
The amazing. If you haven't read his other masterpieces, read The Isolator, because Aaron recommends it.
Oh, yeah, I sure as hell do.
Gee, I don't know. The last time he said Thunderbolt in Fantasy was pretty good.
Oh yeah. I forgot to talk about this during my kind of week, but I just went by like Indigo, and you know how they have like the manga stuff.
Yeah, Berserk there.
A very long time a while ago, I realized that holy shit, they have the Black Bullet light novel for some reason.
Light novel?
Yeah, like the light novel, and I went
Is
back
that
and like it's honestly better than the anime. It's written much. It's just some stories are better written than it. But I went back again, and they're actually on the cutting edge of a lot of shit. Like I told you a while ago, they had the Log Horizon light novel. They already have the ReZero light novels like in their stuff, and it's not even done.
Well,
like
now I mean, nowadays like you have to be on the cutting edge because like
yes, no, but I'm just
the fan subbing war has been fought.
But I'm just like
How
surprised.
competitive is the light novel subbing war?
Yeah, no, because like the thing is, I like manga. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but
I can see that it's always been.
Because I would literally kill to have some Gundam light novels be translated. I would
like
actually.
Dude, I genuinely miss.
They have light novels just in the store now. Like
Yeah,
wow.
I've seen a couple.
I
but
genuinely miss not being able to read through all of Echo du Ciel.
Yeah.
Because that's the stupidest, best Gundam side story ever.
Say it's Montreal, right?
It's Quebec, nondescript, destroyed, post-apocalyptic.
Yeah. Quebec. Everything was in Quebec. I'm like, this is so amazing and dumb at the same time.
I like how, for some reason, Gundam has a weird infatuation with Canada.
Well,
Yeah,
sometimes.
Well, Amuro Ray is born in like some nowhere fuck town in
Oh yeah,
British
that's
Columbia.
true. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah. And Andrew Graham. Fuck Russia.
The final fight of Iron Man Orphans is in like
Edmonton.
the most nothing Canadian city.
Whoa. Yeah.
It's so weird that dude. Eventually, like they're just gonna be fighting wars against Canada now. They're just gonna become the new U.S.
Just an army of grizzly Gundams with giant axes.
It just reminds me of We Stand on Guard. Do you know what that is?
I haven't read it, but I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like Canada versus the U.S. and the U.S. has mechs, and it's
Yep.
and it's Canada doing Monster Hunter Freedom Wars shit.
Oh, that's so sick.
Actually, in Fallout, Canada doesn't exist because USA just took over.
Yeah.
Well, that's the inevitability we're living in.
Alternate reality. That was a topic we
Hey man, if
last
Trump
time.
gets elected, we'll get
Right.
tons of Americans in
Honestly, like I want to read light novels, but I feel like it's actually even harder to read light novels than it is manga after you've watched the show. Like
Well,
it's
'cause,
now
yeah,
going into
you-
the slowest possible medium of it.
Yep.
But the thing is, what I hate is that light novels are the best source medium because you get so much out of it.
Yeah.
But like animes go so much farther with light
I
novels.
want to learn about those wing light novels just to see how deep the rabbit hole goes.
I will tell you this. It has some great
We're
designs.
not. We'll talk about.
It has some great Katoki wing designs. Like he did some new updated version.
I saw those ones of like the second generation of Meisters and Gundam 00.
Oh, yeah.
Katoki did.
Yeah.
Fucking sick.
No. They gave him in the light novel, the Gundam Wing light novels, the Tall Geese. They gave him Gundam Wing Zero's custom angel wings, and I'm not gonna lie,
That's so dumb.
it actually looks way better on Tall Geese. Like no joke, cause like Tall Geese is already
It looks
fully
like
white, right?
yeah, it looks like a centurion.
Yeah, it's like pure white, right? So it actually kind of fits with the angel wings, with the Sparta-esque helmet, and it has a lance for God's sakes.
Okay, so we've blown out 4 minutes, but action time pitch. Hey.
Hey!
All right, so
Double pistol, finger gun, bang bang.
we talked about
Double pistol's accurate.
Sony's TGS press conference, which is always amazing every year because A, of how poorly it's translated, and B, because they announced the hype as shit.
Hell yeah.
So let's
This
come
is
up.
why we get our PS4.
Let's come up with together what the TGS conference should look like,
What do you mean look like? Like explain what you
moment
mean.
by moment.
Okay, first Capcom just walks in saying, "Okay, we got nothing," and then we got the Death Stranding people going, "Here's our trailer." It's just
Okay,
Kojima just.
let's go from the first announcement. What do they open on?
I don't know.
Tomorrow, children.
You know that it's the most recent thing on Sony's library, but I think you should open with Gravity Rush 2 because that is what they open. They almost opened like the last.
I still need to play that game. I've been hearing very.
You have
good
to play
things.
the original, man. It's
On the
still
Vita.
good.
Yeah.
But yeah, open on Gravity Rush 2. That's what I think you need to start.
Yeah.
What?
I think
They should just have, dude. Like, just I want it to be just the most over the top shit of them putting like some like cat cosplayer onto just like their wired.
Actually,
just have her like slip
dude,
into
dude,
like
you
the
know-
walls and shit.
Actually, yo.
Just make it like a wrestling opening.
Oh man, she just like slides in.
Just like
Like,
she just jumps in, jumps off, and it's like,
Like you know
Gravity
how
Rush 2.
John Cena was it John Cena or was it I forget what his name is, but I remember someone did an airdrop into the arena one time.
Oh.
So sick.
That needs to that needs to happen like that tier.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So yeah, Gravity Rush.
Gravity Rush, we just get Flying Cat to present
Who's the other girl? Raven?
Raven. Yep.
I like her design.
Yeah, I like her design better. Colin disagrees with me.
I disagree, but I know.
I
that
like
people,
both
I know
designs.
that people like Raven.
I still like both designs though. I think they're both.
So if Sony's
That's my
opening,
waifu.
what else could Sony possibly show?
more idle stuff in Yakuza 6. And this time.
That's Sega though.
This
That's
ti-
Sega.
Oh, okay, fine.
Because the way TGS they always do it is company by company.
Because like I just imagine Kiryu fighting mobsters to fight to have her idol daughter on billboards. Just like takes the jacket off. It's like let's do this.
So I'm gonna push for what I pushed for the E3 press conference. Wild Arms Remaster, Wild Arms 6.
Oh man.
You know what I
For
actually
sure.
want? I know this is like such a niche group. Even
Okay,
for
hold on, Colin. I feel like now is the time for Wild Arms to happen. Do you not agree?
Dude, like as much as you want it to happen isn't not happening.
you know
Now is the time.
You know-
no, it's not.
you know what
Okay. If Wild Arms does not happen at this year's TGS, what should I put on the line? What should I put on the line?
your finger.
I will put on
Your
the
trigger
line.
finger.
I will proclaim Sword Art Online to. I will put out a video.
No, whoa, you
Whoa!
No, not.
Aaron, don't do this to
You can't
yourself.
proclaim is the best. You have to wait until the live action comes, and when that's completely shit, you need to proclaim that the live action is better than the original anime.
I will call on. I will play through a Atelier game of choice.
Don't play through Hollow Fragment. That's what you'll.
Okay,
fucking-
no, fine.
Oh shit!
I'll do it. I will play through Hollow Fragment.
I like. I'll hold you to that, but you actually don't know how many hours you're getting into.
Okay, but if I'm
I'll
right,
hold you to some gameplay of
if
it.
I'm right though, Colin, if I am right,
Alright.
what standard are you being held to?
Alright, am I actually gonna like play Suikoden? Is that what I'm doing?
Well, I mean,
Or I'm playing utter trash that you recommend?
because I know that your Vita memory card is busted.
It's fine.
So I can't hold you to any Vita titles, which means
I get it fixed, but I just don't have enough. I don't have any games that I feel like playing. Like once God Eater comes out, maybe I'll.
well,
get
God Eater's already out.
God Eater 2, sorry.
Yeah, God Eater 2's already out.
Oh really?
It just came out like yesterday, 2 days ago.
You get it. We should.
Eat those words.
Well, I'll think about it. Vita's such a messy console. Unlike the PS4 that has standardized title, Vita's like all over the fucking.
Weeaboo games, just
Okay,
Wii games
G-
everywhere.
G-Sen,
Where's my Tokyo Xanadu?
okay, G-Sen, we need to think of a good punishment for Colin if I get this right.
I don't know. Watch through Seed and See Destiny and
No,
give us
no,
a report.
no. I'm watching G Gundam. Like,
Okay, that G-Gun's pretty great though.
Hold on, I think C does. No.
You watched the second season of Valve Raid.
No. You know, I was gonna shoot from Mahoka. That's a lower, dirtier tier.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
So, yeah.
No, Mahoka would have been like
Actually, no.
funny together because it's just Techno Jesus bullshit.
Techno Jesus? What? Wait. When you say Techno Jesus,
No, that's our nickname for the main character.
oh, okay. Because I was like Kira Jesus Yamato or like.
No, Kira doesn't even.
Kira doesn't even compare to the bullshit.
Are you
Mahoka-
serious?
Yes.
Oh, that's some ballsy claim.
Okay,
no,
that
no,
is some.
no, we should like take G-Sang and just watch a couple episodes of Mahoka.
Okay.
Wait, Mahoka?
So
Yeah.
hypothetically, on our list we got
Alright.
Gravity Rush, we got Wild Arms, possibly.
Okay.
Maybe they'll show off the Uncharted 4 DLC.
Oh, they're still making content for it?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah. There's no DLC. It's just the first game. Uncharted always gets DLC.
I thought there was just multiplayer DLCs.
No, there's multiple
No.
DLC at the moment, but then they're
Yeah,
getting a big
but there's
single player.
also story stuff.
Then I think we go to Capcom.
You know, I know this is the most fever pitched dream for like the most niche of a niche community, but I just want all the Battle Network games in one complete package.
All the Mega Man Battle Network games.
I love those games. Those are like when I was a kid.
Dude,
That
Mega Man's dead.
I know. That's why I said.
Yeah, Man's dead.
That's why I said the most fever pitched dream for the most niche of a niche of a niche thing.
So I feel like Capcom comes on stage, cold open on Resident Evil 7,
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about Resident Evil 7.
but then wait, no, Dante walks and Devil May Cry.
I just
No, it's just Resident Evil 7,
No.
and then it's just featuring Dante.
You know how Resident Evil 7 is like first person, right?
Yeah.
But then the
Oh,
Dante's hand.
they should do the door open, and then it's
Yeah,
Dante.
Dante-
No, he just there's a hand over the camera. He turns around the camera and it's just Dante going, long time no see.
Yeah. That'd be so good. Devil May Cry 5. Then they got.
Okay, wait. Okay, if Devil May Cry is actually gonna come out, are they gonna have Nero as the character again, or are they just gonna?
I want Dante after DMC2. Because DMC2 is not particularly good, but there was interesting stuff. Yeah. Like, I want old gruff Dante with like a goatee.
Yeah.
And just just teaching Nero the ways.
Yeah. And then after that, another cold open. No, Dante walks into Marvel vs. Capcom 4. Like, he breaks the fourth wall, pulls the screen back, and it's just him in Marvel vs. Capcom 4.
Oh my god, that'd be pretty great.
And then finally, we get Deep Down.
I don't know anything about the game. I'm sorry, but like I don't follow video game news unless they come
You know
out.
what we get after? It's just like Square Enix comes in, and it's just like Final Fantasy
16.
12. Final Setsuna.
Yeah, now, well, they did have a rumor back a while ago.
Yeah.
Square Enix,
Final Fantasy 12 remaster.
no, I
12
was talking specifically to Setsuna.
Oh yeah.
Tokyo RPG Factory's next game is something called like Me, You, and the Suicide Maze or something like that.
What?
Project Setsuna DLC.
Featuring Gundam Exio from Gundam. Oh, can you imagine the next DLC they just assume what's the setting of
Project-
Setsuna? What's the setting?
Setsuna is like what is it?
It's
again?
a snow. It's
just
a
snowland.
snowland, but Japanese and
Yeah.
like architecture.
And you're kind of just
A giant robot just falls
side
from.
tangent. Side tangent. So you know how like certain games have like better names in Japan than they do over here.
Yeah.
Like how
speaking to you.
Like
Knights of
Dragon
Azure.
Dragoon.
Dragon Dragoon. Well, I actually do like Dragon Guard. I think that's a better.
I love Dragon Dragoon.
Knights of Azure.
Knights of Azure is the one that I think of because Yoru no Naikuni.
You're not okay, sons.
I think Muso is way better than Dynasty Warriors.
Muso sounds better.
Yeah.
It just rings better.
Yeah.
But Setsuna's, I am Setsuna's Japanese name is Ikenie to Yuki no Setsuna, which means Setsuna of Sacrifice and Snow.
Oh,
That name is so cool.
Oh, that's pretty great. Cause I was thinking it's like what Orewa Setsuna or something like
Yeah,
that.
what I want Setsuna would be the literal translation.
Yeah, I know. Oh, but that Setsuna the sacrifice. Oh, that sounds great.
No, what if it just like comes that like
If the game was called that, I would have actually bought it just on the name alone.
Setsuna of Sacrifice. It's like that's the most. That sounds like a metal cover title.
That sounds like. Oh, that sounds so cool.
That sounds like a Japanese rock band put out their hit single Setsuna of a Sacrifice in Snow.
No, it's just hidden track from Metal Gear Rising.
What if it's just all a lie for like Kingdom Hearts or some shit? Kingdom Hearts 3's just showed up in it again.
Okay, so did that game have a release date or
No,
something?
it's fucking bullshit.
Still no.
Well, we had a fun time talking about this on the podcast where
So,
Tetsuya is basically like, oh, so what? Dude, Kingdom Hearts 3 story, it's so big. You don't
It's
even.
so big, you don't even know.
That's why we need to make a bunch of mini games.
You won't have to release it
Yeah.
like the
Okay.
original
Okay.
game.
So he explained it. I forgot. Why is it called 2.8 again?
Because 2.5 is Dream Job Distance. No, sorry, 2.6 is Dream Job Distance. 2.7 is the added on stuff, like from the mobile game. And then 2.8 is 0.2 memory passage. What's it called?
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
0.2
pass-
a passage of something.
So yeah, we don't even know what the fuck it's called.
It's fucking really crazy.
Kingdom Hearts Ground Zeroes, basically.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You
But
know,
I still want it. Shit, man.
like okay, like Kingdom
I'm
Hearts.
gonna
Like that series has always puzzled me on like how
It
much.
is very puzzling.
Like
Okay,
no,
so-
like on a level like okay, I understand people liking Kingdom Hearts for just like the fact that it's like Square Enix
Yeah.
plus Disney, but like how do people still have this love for it even though it has like so much side story, extra stuff from the
Because
attached to
nobody likes Sora, and we're just in it for all the other characters.
You're so right.
Nobody wants you.
Cause like,
Taylor
I'll just-
Osment.
cause like when I went through the list, like when I was playing 1.5 and like I'm going through the list of games, I'm like, how do people keep up with this shit? Like they're on DS, it's on PSP, it was on mobile.
Well, that's
It's
why
all-
they did the
thing,
remasters.
The thing is, like, yeah, they did the remasters for that, but it's just a lot of the like DS shit is actually just like side. Dream Drop Distance is the only one that actually is like continuing the
Yeah.
story. 365 is irrelevant if you. It's just if you
Boss
want to know
by
the
Sleep
process.
is,
Birth by Sleep is a prequel. Like,
Yeah, I played 3.5 very
which like again,
I like them,
you
but
don't actually need. It's just like another
Recode.
Recode was literally nothing to do with anything. It was fucking.
okay, because all I know
It
about
was so
Recode is like he's trapped in some virtual version of
He's
his
literally
memories.
trapped in virtual reality in a book. That's it. It's just Jimmy Cricket's information in his book has gone missing. You gotta go find it.
Okay, so
It's
let's get back on
completely-
topic.
Okay.
So I guess after Capcom Square Enix comes on stage, so what do they show off?
Wait, who? I don't know. Konami with their Metal
Capcom
Gear
3.
Survive.
Capcom
No,
3.
as in, so what did Square Enix show off? Did they show off Final Fantasy 15, Kingdom Hearts 3?
I assume they're just gonna release
Dude,
more
they
gameplay.
don't show off Final Fantasy. I mean, sorry, they don't show off Kingdom Hearts 3 because they hate us. So.
I think they show off.
The fans.
I feel like they would show off 15 more.
15. They will show off 15.
I assume they're gonna have more gameplay of like different areas of 15,
Yep.
and
Granted,
they-
They're gonna show off that movie.
Granted, 2.8 was first shown off at TGS. So
Can you imagine?
Okay, so maybe we might actually get some stuff for
Kingdom
Kingdom
Hearts
Hearts.
Mhm.
It's very soft. Nothing substantial.
Just
At this
it's,
point, I can't.
it's literally just Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, just the
And
title.
no, it's
Just-
no,
just-
and then it's announced date 2017. It's an announcement of an announcement.
Dude, they already did that for fucking, what's it called? Uncovered Final Fantasy 15. And then they pushed it back.
Oh
Anyway,
yeah.
That was amazing.
No, can you imagine it's like release date
That-
2017? Question mark.
No, they just
Release date,
No, they
UC
do.
0079.
They
Oh my god.
do they do like their fucking release date? Like just like the release date is such a like intricate and like like complex thing. Like we're not so sure. So we're gonna have it in multiple conferences.
No,
Just
okay.
like the
Okay,
Kingdom
no,
Hearts 3
no,
game.
No, they need to date it like they date 368 and a half days.
Yeah. It's like
No, Colin, can you imagine?
coming in 128 and a half days.
Colin, can you imagine? Can you imagine? They, without any interest in, they just show gameplay of like some kid and them playing with his friends, right? And
No,
it's,
they just go back. It's like they show
And
up the
they-
game and just recode it.
yeah, and then no, and then it's like it's completely unrelated to Kingdom Hearts, right? And then he goes through it. He realizes it's not real. Goes into a door, sees Sora. Kingdom Hearts 3.
You know what I'd be pissed about if they showed off Roxas in it, because Roxas is literally irrelevant in the story. Like
Yeah,
at this point.
okay. So like,
They just show
I
off
have-
Roxas,
I
and
have-
it's just like some new Roxas size.
I have this weird relationship with Kingdom Hearts because like when I was a kid, I didn't own a PS2 because I didn't know anything about video
Yeah.
games. I was like, what are video games? Fuck, handhelds, right? And then so I got a Game Boy, played Battle Network and some other Game Boy games.
Battle Network.
Then, like that, those were the games I played.
Yeah.
And when I got a DS, I'm like, oh man, Kingdom Hearts 358 Days or 2 looks pretty cool. Bought it. I had no fucking clue what was going on.
It is
Had
definitely.
no fucking clue
Like,
what's going
if
on.
you haven't played Kingdom Hearts, don't get it at 358 now.
And I was like, oh, Rock
Yeah.
seems like a pretty cool guy, right?
358 is literally.
And then,
just-
and then, the way 358 Days ends, it's like he gets into the virtual world, right? Or some
No.
Traverse
Trevor.
No,
he
Twilight
gets-
Town?
No, he's in.
something.
No, he's not in Twilight Town. Shit, is he?
I think it was Twilight Town, wasn't
No,
it? Traverse Town was in 1, wasn't it? Or am I
no,
retarded?
because I forget. Because the Twilight Town, the way that it kind of like ends is that he gets out, but their base takes place in a different city than Twilight.
Yeah, and then
Whatever, Kingdom Hearts.
And then-
Okay, we were like talking about not getting it to 358.
and then no,
Don't
and then
do it because it has the weirdest.
and then I was like,
compared to all the
man,
other
what?
ones.
And then I was like, man, this kind of ended weirdly. How does this like? What's the next canonical game after?
Oh
So
no,
I saw,
no, there's this.
and then I saw the opening of Kingdom Hearts. So I'm like, so everything I did was pointless. What the?
That's actually the point. The point is that
I was like-
Roxas's existence is literally pointless.
Like I put in so much hours to the point where my A button was broken because that's how much I
Actually
played
just
it.
So mad how they treat Roxas.
And then
compared to
I got
Sora, just like, but no one wants Sora.
So,
I got-
Roxas, I think, is the better character
he
design.
is. He's like.
And then I
He's
got-
a more interesting
I got-
character.
He's way more
I
interesting.
got so mad after realizing.
He has Shion, Axel,
I
the entire
remember-
organization.
I remember when we talked about this on the podcast, I'm like, be prepared to be disappointed with Roxas.
Yeah, I
And
know,
then-
because it literally just leads to it's just back to Sora. We're like,
I know. And then the next game I played was Birth by Sleep because
oh, that
I
must
still
have been really confusing.
and then I still because like I don't know what video games are, but I like play handles, right? I was like, oh, play well. What's the next Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep looks pretty cool, right? Played it, no fucking clue, but I was like, it's pretty cool, right? The whole Xehanort, the Ventus, Terra
Yeah.
Aqua with the whole dark Ventus, and
Yeah.
as anime cliche as that sounded, it was pretty cool, right? Play through, I'm like, man, the ending was kind of weird. So you have to play through all 3 characters, get to the secret ending. I was like, this is bullshit! This was for nothing again?
Don't forget that the whole thing with Birth by Sleep is that it was teased at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2.
remember when Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, guys?
And then like,
So Kingdom Hearts 2 was 2006.
Fuck
yeah, so
It's
now,
been a decade!
so now,
Then we get Kingdom Hearts 2.
so now I'm
This is
play-
like... Dude, if there was just... Imagine if there was just...
Okay, so let's get back on topic.
so yeah,
Okay.
so long story short,
Square Enix releases Last Guardian future DLC for Kingdom Hearts.
So yeah, well, long story short, my relationship with Kingdom Hearts 3 is very odd because all the games I played was just nonsense and useless,
Do you
basically.
think they'll show off Last Guardian?
Oh yeah, that's true. We didn't talk about that during Sony.
I don't know.
I'd say no.
Really?
Because the whole point of their
Yeah.
games is the whole surprise of the world, right? Like,
Oh, okay.
like
Yeah.
I don't remember like Shadow of the Colossus, Eco, those games. Like the whole like surprise of it was like the whole like
The whole point of it.
yeah, like
Yeah.
seeing the Colossus or like finding
Maybe
the
they
Ghost
just-
Girl.
Maybe they just show like, well, we already have the release date.
Maybe
Yeah.
they'll show like the basic gameplay options.
Unless they have a delay, then that's all.
Yeah, so I think the
Yeah.
only news will be like if it's getting done.
Okay, so Final Fantasy 15 they show off.
They'll probably
maybe
just
Kingdom
put it
Hearts
in a
3.
they'll put it in a montage. They'll
Yeah.
have some montage.
Yeah,
movie.
montage.
That's what it'll be.
So Final
Just the
Fantasy
dog
15,
catching
Kingdom
the
Hearts
boy.
3. Maybe they might show off some. If Sega comes on stage, we might see, of course, Yakuza 0.
Yep.
Or say not Yakuza 0, 6. My bad.
Kiryu fighting
Yakuza
to
Zero's a thing. Come on, guys.
Kiryu just fighting to get his idol daughter more screen time.
Well, and we might see Miku on stage like we did last year.
What?
Well, because that's what Sega did last year. They showed off Project Diva
Project
Future
Diva.
Tone or whatever it's called. Future Tone.
I still don't
Project
understand
Diva's
Miku,
a
but
fucking crazy rhythmic game.
oh man, I remember one time when I went to
you guys
Walmart.
aren't rhythm games, I know.
No, I played
Fuck
Diva
you
1.
when you're dancing all the
I played Diva 1.
You know?
Oh,
Okay, call it. Okay, Sometimes when I'm bored, when I go on walks every day, I go to Walmart just for shits and giggles. And when I went to the poster section, imagine my face and brain when I realized that there was a Hatsune Miku poster selling in Walmart. I was like,
Oh wait, really?
yeah, with like Hatsune Miku, those yellow twins, this purple guy and this other blue guy. I don't know. I'm like, is Hatsune Miku this mainstream to get?
Red and Len, yeah.
Sure. I'm like, is Hatsune Miku this mainstream to have posters in fucking Walmart?
I think now it is.
No,
Granted-
honestly, I would say like just.
Granted, I don't know anything about Hatsune Miku, so.
But there's probably like more popular anime series than
Yeah.
Hatsune Miku is, because like of the audience that does watch anime in like North America, I really doubt that much of them actually like know Vocaloid and stuff.
So Sega would do, I presume.
Same would do with Miku.
Miku would do Miku. They would do Yakuza, and maybe if there's combining their Atlas stuff, and we might see Persona 5 footage because that releases like 2 days
Aren't
after.
they making a
Yeah.
new Sonic game?
Oh yeah, that's true. They are making a new Sonic game. We might see that too.
Yeah,
Because that's
Yeah, we probably would.
PS4, Xbox, and X.
Mhm.
What is it called again?
No,
Untitled.
not.
No content. All right.
They just showed like small clips during that.
Sonic, the Revenge of Lyric.
No. Remember that amazing Sonic party they had where it had the infamous buzz sound throughout the whole stream? Have you seen it?
No.
Okay.
That was when they showed off.
That's the same.
Sonic.
It was like our celebration for their, what was it, 20th?
Yeah,
20th anniversary. It is infamous.
What was that shit with like the dubstep?
Yeah,
Yes.
it was
Oh
infamous
my God.
because during the whole stream there was this weird buzz sound going. Bzzz.
Also,
Was it
bad
just like
camera.
software?
It's like, do you remember Konami's 2010 press conference?
Oh man!
It's on that tier of cringe.
Hey man, the concert section where the guy who did the songs for Sonic comes out with his guitar and does
Yeah.
live performance.
The best is when
He does live performance of the
Yeah.
Sonic songs.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
saw that.
that's so
The
good.
best is when
He brings
they
out
all
the
voice
shadows.
actors on stage. It's like, okay, we're gonna do a goofy thing with the voice actors, and the camera just cuts away entirely.
Yes! Oh my god! No, you know what the
They're
best?
showing
Yeah.
off like a guy playing the new Sonic
Mania?
American game on a 3DS, and he's holding it up to the camera.
No, okay, no, but like the best highlight was when the guy who did, I think it's like Neil Cicada or something, whatever.
Yeah.
He had a Sonic guitar for all the music, but he brings out a Shadow guitar to bring the opening theme of Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
That
So let's move on to, I guess, Namco.
Tekken, I don't know.
Yeah, Tekken probably.
Tekken. I don't even play Tekken.
Is Berseria out yet? It is.
Yep.
Okay.
Berseria, isn't that the game with
Wait, is it out?
the Edge girl?
I think it is.
Yeah, it's out because I remember they were advertising it in the Cross It.
Oh, okay.
Tales of Zexeria, the Cross It.
All I know about Tales of Berseria is that
I'm still iffy on like starting that anime. Really?
We should do our full playthrough of Tales of Zestiria. I mean, no, I'm being sarcastic.
Totally. It's not like
so-
that. was also
you're
14.
treading very careful waters when you're let's playing a RPG.
Unless
Unless you know the game inside out, like
Yeah,
things can go wrong.
Okay. What else?
I'm thinking Koei Tech. Well, I was gonna say maybe Koei Tecmo.
Berserk Muso is the most
Berserk
obvious.
Muso,
Maybe maybe a
Dynasty
reveal.
Warriors 9.
Yeah. Gundam Dynasty Warriors Extreme Crossovers. No. I know it's dead, but still, like.
Would they show up the new one? No, did the new Attack on Titan game already come
Yeah,
out?
that's been out in Japan for a while, and
Oh.
it just
How is
came
it?
out over here.
Alright.
How is it? Is it good?
Reviewed pretty well.
Apparently it was pretty good.
I don't know. I've stopped caring about Attack on Titan
Yeah.
after finishing season 1. I'm like, I don't care.
I kind of want Koei Tecmo to implement that the grappling system elsewhere because like that's such a I feel like that would be a waste to just use on one thing.
Yeah.
Maybe it's in Tokyo too. I don't know.
Knights of Azure 2.
Well, we might actually see Knights of Azure.
Yeah, we might.
on Koei Tecmo.
We'll probably see. We probably won't see gameplay. We'll just see like the title and maybe some like screenshots.
I'm thinking art.
Yeah,
just pure art.
I don't expect.
That Zone of the Enders 3 will never happen.
Well,
All we have
the
are
question
concept
is, does
art.
Konami actually show at? Do they have the gumption to show at freaking Tokyo Game Show.
No,
So
everything's black. You have the Snake Eater theme come up. More pachinko cutscenes.
Yo, what is it?
Alright, so
what
yeah,
else?
Konami comes on stage, you know. They
Metal
do,
Gear
they
Survive.
do everything right. They do Metal Gear Survive. They do give us a new Castlevania. We get Suikoden 6. We just get Silent Hill, the new Silent Hill game. Everything's good.
Django's the Solar Boy coming to PS4.
Zone of the Enders 3, Boktai.
Yeah. Oh man, actually a new Boktai game would be pretty funny.
We get a new Snatcher game, you know.
Ah.
Gradius, Contra. Every Konami franchise you ever loved, it's coming back.
Police Nos.
And then it would end with.
Just having Kojima using the exact same steps from E3 with the lights coming through, going.
Same Mad Max music, same. No.
It's like, hello everybody, and just show more Death Stranding footage. I said, did you like it?
No, it's not. No, it's not even. Did you like it? It's, did you understand it? I'm like, no.
No, I just wanted to do the same Norman Reedus trailer.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm genuinely curious. What game is it gonna be?
What
Like,
the fuck is it?
what
He
game?
said it's an
He said
entirely
it's a
new game genre.
It's a new genre,
Like-
that's what he said.
Man, that's pretty interesting.
So like what? Like, what can you make? Like what?
Whales
Point and click.
flying in space.
Like that's
crashing
the
into
that's the
moon.
most interesting thing about me for Death Stranding. Like, what
Yeah, what
game
genre
is it?
is this new thing?
Dude, I see all these toy companies
Okay,
making these
so-
awesome new.
Alright,
So, second question. I know we're only at the second question,
we'll go through this fast.
but real question is.
What game you want to be delayed?
We did this for Willem Dafoe, so let's do it for Christoph Waltz.
What?
So,
What kind of question is this gonna be, Aaron?
ideal movie, like video game or anime movie, starring or having Christoph Waltz as a build role.
Oh, sorry, what role?
A build role, like he's on the poster. His name's on the poster.
A, he needs to have an accent. B, he needs to be a somewhat eccentric and interesting character. And B, I don't know, like. To be honest, the only roles I've seen Christoph Waltz are in the Tarantino movies.
You didn't watch Skyfall or no, not
Django?
Spectre?
Spectre.
No, I haven't seen Spectre. I should though.
Or he's been in a lot lately actually. Yeah. I'm thinking, I don't know, like, fuck. Christoph Waltz is such an eccentric person. I would want him to. I just want to see him as Dio.
Oh my! But isn't he kind of old?
pretty old, though.
Yeah, that's true. He's getting old, and he looks it too. Dio needs to be in the apex of his prime.
Yeah, okay, if they're ever gonna make a JoJo movie, everybody needs to be fucking ripped as fuck. Like, that's the thing, like, everyone needs to be
It's just
chiseled.
bodybuilders.
Everybody needs to be, like, chiseled, and
Yeah.
wearing, like, clothing that fits them exactly to match their chiseled bodies, like.
Yeah, just Arnold Schwarzenegger as freaking Joseph Joestar.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh
I'll be back.
no!
Oh my god.
But,
Son of a bitch.
I can't think of
actually,
anything.
something JoJo, like, have you seen the dub of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
Yes, I have. I've talked about it before, and I've said that the Italian shit is hilariously awful.
I love it. I love how, I don't know if it's like purposefully like campy and cheesy and awful, but I think it just fits so well. But I honestly don't know what anime or video game he would be as a top build role.
I'm trying to think of scientist roles since we were literally just talking about Battle
Yeah.
Angel. I'm just like, well,
For some reason, I came to the conclusion of, what do you call it? He should be Dr. Robotnik from Sonic.
What?
For some reason, that was what came into my head.
Like, I could see that working because he can do the weird.
The weird charm of his insaneness.
Yeah.
It was an animated movie that would work.
Huh? They did make an animated Sonic movie.
Well, they did Sonic.
maybe he's Dr. Wily.
Oh, from Mega Man. That's actually a good call.
Yeah. Well, wait, which Dr. Wily? There's like.
Yeah.
There's Dr.
All
Wile,
of them.
there's Dr. Wily, there's Dr. Wily from Battle Network.
Yeah, that's true.
The original one.
Wow, we're just like I feel like we're blanking so hard.
Cause like
he's just
Thomas Button from Catherine.
Hmm?
Thomas Button from Catherine.
I haven't played that game.
He's the bartender.
Got it. I can't snap, but
Yeah.
like you know what I mean. Oh man, I'm super blank. Yeah, I don't know, cause I don't know what good roles he would be.
He has to be charming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like since he's kind of aged a bit, you need like a show where the main character also is quite aged as well.
Well, he doesn't necessarily have to be the main.
Yo.
Just to do the build role.
I need to know the name first. Keep going.
Rambo Roll in Gundam.
Oh.
Rambo.
I just need him doing this. This is not a Zaku boy.
No Zaku at all.
Oh, no.
Come fight me, boy.
Oh man, like
Welcome to guerrilla warfare.
Just Christoph Waltz cast as freaking Gurren Zabi.
Gurren Zabi.
That looks good.
Gurren Zabi is more of a cold motherfucker, though, isn't he?
But
he committed patches.
But like, I mean, just think about it. Like,
But I know what you mean. He could.
But like him doing the 6 Xeon speech would give me chills.
Yeah. And wait, better question. Who would be Char?
We've talked about this before. We can't figure it out.
Who
Char is like his personality is so like just.
I feel like Zac Efron could actually do a Char.
Like here's the personality, but like with the looks.
Yeah.
Looks, you can always kind of fudge it around with like American.
Because I mean, he has
American.
an ass, so. Yeah.
I mean,
What's the name
okay.
of the
All
guy
you need to
who
make.
plays Peeta in the Hunger Games movies. If you want to go for looks, you could
Yeah, because I
just grow his hair out like at shit time.
Yeah.
But he doesn't seem like Char.
Yo, freaking what's his name? Jamitab Hyman
Oh.
as Christoph Waltz.
Oh.
But the only problem with getting there is that we need to get Gundam.
You need to kind of rewrite because even though he's the main bad guy, like he doesn't show up too often.
Patrick Shirako as Christoph Waltz.
Oh.
That's it.
Oh my god.
We got it.
He just sits there like with his army of women going, yes, I will make you the best mobile suit, Palace Athena.
Yeah, and he's just gotten the O or whatever. It's
The O, just like his personal mobile suit. Oh man, Path to Mr. Rocco.
As
that
Christoph Waltz.
That would be great. That would be pretty great.
Because Patrick Shirako is old enough to be Christoph Waltz.
Like you can always fudge around because he's from Jupiter, so you can always fudge around ages there. So
yeah, Jupiter people just.
Jupiter people are crazy. Period. Anything with Jupiter, the people are crazy.
I've seen Victory Gundam. Yeah, at least.
They're fucking insane. Like, yeah, let's make a calling laser that can reach Earth. That's a great idea.
So did you get your poll?
Oh yeah. Now I was thinking of him as Tsukuroku from Showa Genroku. He's got like the charming.
So Defoe is Yakumo Yamazaki.
Wait. Who do we have for Camille? We need a pretty boy for Camille though.
So would you just direct Zeta Gundam like adapt that first, like before?
To be honest, you can. There's not much connection from Gundam to Zeta Gundam other than the Fall of Zeon.
Yeah, it's not like Char is anything important.
Like you could just make him like an experienced veteran or something.
Or I mean, it's not like the whole Axis Zeon shit. Or like the type.
Well, okay, if you're
all these things that aren't really important.
If you're gonna make a movie, I assume a lot of things are gonna be cut out, right? Yeah. So I assume it's just gonna be mainly like after a Great War, like corrupt government versus AU, and that's the main thing, right?
I can see that.
And besides, fucking America media loves corrupt governments as their main bad guy.
Christoph Waltz is your Gundam pilot.
Yeah.
Bam! Titan versus AU. Underground resistance against
For
corrupt
some
government.
reason, I'm just thinking of Christoph Waltz as freaking Jared.
Oh! And with him with his best bud Capricorn going Capricorn.
I just need to see him like react to his wife dying or whatever.
Oh man. No. You know what? Why I want to see in live action when Camille just fucking kicks him off the cliff when he's all bandaged up and crippled.
Colin, there's an amazing scene in Zeta Gundam where they're on the top of Mount Kilimanjaro. Okay?
Well,
Camille
more
is
on
trying to
the
get
edge.
away with his psychotic girlfriend, and Jared, who's like he's the char of Zeta.
Well,
He's-
poor man's
Poor
shot.
man's char of Zeta. He's like shooting a gun, and he's like on a crutch.
Crutch, bandage, and
And
everything.
it's like, I'm gonna get you, Camille. And Camille
Just grabs the gun, throws it away.
grabs his crutch, grabs his hand, pulls his crutch away, grabs him, suplexes him off of Mount Kilimanjaro.
Oh man, dude.
That's
Actually,
the equivalent of the Cassilia Zabi Char Aznable moment in
like then, oh
OG
man,
Gundam.
like there needs. Oh man, Christoph Waltz in Gundam related stuff. Like there's some like charismatic guys in Gundam.
Yeah, there's so many charismatic assholes in Gundam, it works.
Like, oh man, that would be great. I'll be so hyped to if they actually do like a Gundam movie. I might be so curious of what would they
Yeah,
do.
it's called G Savior.
I
And
don't-
on that note, I think we should start
What?
ending the podcast.
Aaron, you got my salt levels up to maximum. I hate you. Screw you. I don't want to talk about Jesus.
Hey, remember that Macross movie?
Huh?
Okay, yeah, let's move on.
Oh my
Alright,
god,
so-
you baited me so hard on that Macross
So
side.
get ready for next week's season
Because-
finale.
Wait, we've got some big news.
Yeah, we got some big news.
What? Oh no, Aaron.
We've
Is
been
that-
saving some big stuff.
We got some tech.
Is that Rize costume right over in the corner? Have to do anything
Okay,
else with it?
that's for my girlfriend, okay?
Eugene?
Yeah. Alright, so this is okay. You want to do your outro first?
Yeah, sure. This is G-Sang Jackie on.
This is Aaron signing off.
Colin's going back to prison.
Okay.